Oh, it's light.
Let's try it with the trash.
Let's see if it's too big. You look nice, Bruce.
You had your eyes tested lately?
We're giving it about 10, roughly about 10 minutes, then we're going to start. Just letting people come in.
He's working hard.
You, headset, hub, what up? You. Here, Mike? Yeah.
Now clap. Let me hear clap.
Yeah. Director Mike.
Okay.
Let's hear it with the track. Here it comes.
Light, isn't it?
Go.
Never get you. Happy President's Day, by the day. By the way, Happy President's Day. And with that being said,
And the other part is on the top of the one.
No, we're gonna do the low one first. Just on the very last one.
You're ready, Constantine. One, two, three. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's correct.
oh man. Hit me, you can never get me.
What you talking about? Yeah, that's the idea.
Ooh, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna start off. Okay, I figured out how we're gonna start. We'll see. We'll see. We're definitely gonna talk about it today. We're definitely gonna talk about it today. We'll see. He said, "I just want to tell y'all, we did a Kanye. I just want to tell y'all, Prince is greatest of all time." Okay. All I want to say is I didn't really care about us.
Another one.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Don't do it.
Okay, one more.
Really,
Okay. Devil?
Okay, one more try.
Okay, we're gonna
We'll let it play out. It won't hurt no. Actually, you know what? We're gonna start this video a little bit different. We're gonna start this live a little bit different. I got a different because I'm in the President's Day spirit. We're gonna start this off a little different. So we're gonna keep it going. Keep it going.
Devil that. can you do like a clap, like a light kind of clap on this last part? Yeah, just like you're singing and, keeping it. Oh, yeah.
Basically, like, can you make it like we're in church? Basically, what Mike is saying.
Like that.
Last one.
Yeah.
The last phrase of the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, just the where the harmony starts.
Okay.
You know, you sing and clap along that type of thing, but you don't have to sing. We just want the clap.
Okay.
Thank you. Ready? Okay. That sounded great, actually. Can I get one of the girls? Who's one of the people that was ad-libbing on the song you were doing earlier? One of the girls were ad-libbing. I just need one person to sing in between the lines, for instance, and to be a distance from the microphone, like, all I want to say is that they don't really care. I'm deep in the fire. They don't really care about us. I'm here to remind you. They type of just fill in the holes, kind of. Because I'll be doing some of those as well. Crystal or Carol?
All right. So we're actually going to start off this live a little bit different than I actually planned, because I had They Don't Care About Us in my head. And now we're going to actually, wait a minute. Now we're going to actually listen to that a little bit more intensely. Happy President's Day, by the way. I wonder if other governments, what's it like to deal with other governments, like in other countries? Like, do y'all have democracies, dictatorships? Like, what y'all be having? Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, decorating everything, man. As always, anytime Layla pops in, I gotta shout out my best friend right here, Layla. One day we gotta coordinate. Shout out to Pops. We gotta coordinate, figure out how we're gonna do a reaction. But we're gonna start off this live a little bit different than what's in the title, because of President's Day. I feel like listening to something that I think encompasses how I feel about President's Day. So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do right here. Bam. All right. After this, then we'll go to ranking Super Bowl halftime performances. I already put on Patreon from Michael Jackson to Kendrick, all my reactions outside of U2 and Prince. I don't have the full reaction to those, but I have the full Prince one. You can go on YouTube with that. But yeah, so we're going to rank the halftime performances. Then we're going to rank the top 10 halftime performances. Then we're going to rank Michael Jackson's top 10 performances. Then from there, we'll decide what we're going to do from there. But let's react to Chris Leapy. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm trying to see. Three. What's up? Three. Is it supposed to be like enigmatic being, something like that? Like an AOL chat name. When you used to put threes to replace the E's and stuff. All right, let's go. So let's listen to Michael Jackson, They Don't Care About Us, original multi-tracks by Chris Leapy. Let's go. I thought so. Sometimes I could be a little dyslexic. My bad. All right, let's go.
Here got a new batch of Michael Jackson files. So many more isolated and multi-track videos coming. Super excited.
Hold on. What happened now? I want to talk to you about President's Day. We can also get to Marilyn Manson being an absolute savage and singing Happy Birthday to JFK in front of his wife. Why I say Marilyn Manson? Marilyn Monroe. Wow, that's crazy. Marilyn Monroe. Hold up. I always thought that was like, I never actually seen that video. Is that something? Hold on. I want to see if I can see that right now. Wait a minute. We didn't. Thank you, Layla, for sidetracking me. Because now I got to see that now. I can't believe I said Marilyn Manson. That would be a sight to see. Marilyn Manson then saying happy birthday to JFK. That would have been something. Okay. Shout out Noah King. Kendrick Lamar had the best halftime show. We're going to talk about it. Ooh. You know what? I hope it's not copyrighted. Oh, we're going to pause every 10 seconds just in case. All right. So let me stop sharing this real quick. Because now we got to watch that. Hold up. Speaking of Kendrick, hold up. I wonder how many people actually know where that's from. Let's see. Hold up. Can you not see it? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, we got Kendrick. We got some Kendrick Lamar fans in here. That's all I wanted to know. Just check this. Just wanted to see. All right. So I've never actually seen this. I've heard about this a billion times. I've never actually seen it. So this should be interesting. Let's go. Marilyn Monroe. Say it. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe. Singing happy birthday to JFK on his birthday in front of his family, kids, in front of the world. Let's go.
Marilyn Monroe.
See, why you had to flick the, okay, I see what time we on, Maryland. Okay. Girl, just sing the song. Like, what? That was at the White House? This was at the White... Yo. This was at the White House, bro? Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Mr. President, for all the things you've done, the battles that you've won, the way you deal with U.S. Steel and our problems by the ton
Son, like, my family here, son. Like, what you doing? You blowing the spot up. My family right here. Right here. What you doing? Like...
so much. Everybody, happy birthday!
Son, like, that was disrespectful. This whole time, I thought that was like an exaggeration. No, she really did that. Like, she really did that. Like, she sang it like, yo, if JFK's wife didn't know something was going on, she knew then. That's crazy. How you gonna... In the White House dining room? What happened? People said that he was set up by his brother who had also just met. Nah, don't tell me that he was playing hating. J2 thought she was just gonna put him because she wanted him to leave her. That's crazy. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Come on, man. First of all, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, in my backsliding days, you gotta know better you gotta go across states. You don't keep the work in the same vicinity. That's not smart. you gotta keep the work across states. Like, you can't be doing that. Like, no, you're not invited to my birthday party. No, Marilyn, no, you're not going. I'm sorry, you're not coming. Okay, we're gonna move on. Thank you, Layla, once again. We're gonna move on. So what we was about to do? Oh yeah. I was about to say something crazy about Bill Clinton. I'm not even gonna do that. Not even gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave me alone. Okay. Leapy, there it is. Chris Leapy. They don't care about us. Again, happy President's Day. This should be the national anthem, low key. Okay, let's go. Again, if you haven't watched Chris Leapy, he has some of the best. I know. He has some of the best. Y'all messed up giving me a live mic. You should have never gave me a live mic because I'm scared of myself. Yeah, you should never give me a live mic. Shout out to Chris. I just can't. Like, why? Like, what made you? If she was bold enough to sing in front of you at the birthday party, like, what made you think she wasn't going to possibly blow the spot up? Like, anyway, I'm sorry. Like, I wonder what that conversation was like afterwards. I wish we had footage of that. I wish we had footage of what happened after Marilyn went off stage. And what was JFK's wife's name? Hold on, let's see. What was JFK's wife's name? Jacqueline. Oh yeah, Jacqueline. Okay. Yeah, I know Jacqueline gave him all kinds of work. Like, you sleeping on the in the office for real. Like, don't come to bed. Jackie, yeah, that's what I call Jackie. I know he was on punishment for a minute after that one. God damn, like, it's like, if you're gonna embarrass me, don't embarrass me in front of company. Like, at least have some decorum. Like, damn. Anywho, Chris Leapy, they don't care about us in honor of President's Day. Let's get to it. His breakdowns are A1. Nobody can touch them. Let's go.
Is the first of the new batch. They don't care about us. The Brazil version has over 1 billion plays on YouTube.
It does.
Pretty good for a track that was only performed live as a medley with Scream and In the Closet for the History Tour. And like Scream, it was a reaction to some of the allegations.
Wait. Who called who Snaggletooth? What? Who she called Snaggletooth? Who called who Snaggletooth? See, that's why I got to start looking at the chat. 'Cause now, Marilyn called what? Get out of here. Oh, wow. Damn, Miss Monroe ain't care about nobody. Wow, how you find this out? Like, she wrote a journal or something? She put it in a song? Like, damn. From interviews? This is an interview. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Michael Jackson. Well, I'm sorry, my people. I'm sorry. Because now, journal, diaries, all of them. Okay. You know what? We'll get to that a later time. Let's stay focused on Michael right now. We'll get to that after this. Chris Leapy. They don't care about us. Breakdown. All right, let's go.
Placed on Michael at the time and caused some controversy, and some explanations on his part needed to be made. Vocally, I think this song, maybe next to Dirty Diana, is where Michael's snarl is at its best. I'm going to point out little things as we go through this, and I'm so excited to have the studio isolated multi-tracks here so we can really hear the detail. But the way he goes in and out of his signature grit while still maintaining agility, cleaning it up in certain places, it's so incredibly tasteful, so incredibly well done. And there's all sorts of little rhythmic things that he does with his voice, with his mouth, as he leans in and out of that wonderful snarly grit. This is a singing channel. I teach people how to sing largely based on pulling from great, inspiring singers. If you like my approach and you want to go deeper with your own voice, figure out what it can really do by playing with it, by using specific exercises and specific ways of thinking to bring out the best in your voice, click the link below if you have any interest at all and join my free voice course. All right, let's get into this.
Let's go.
Those zaps later in the song always catch me off guard. They always scare me.
I thought I was the only one. I keep forgetting that's the intro of that goddamn song. Yo, I thought I was the only one.
Starting out with just the percussion, of course. But here's the magic of it all, right? Like if we get...
Wow.
Stuff you really can't fully internalize or really acknowledge when it's in the mix, but of course there's some other synthy things in there, but listen to the beatboxing in there. Ah! When this goes in and out for the whole track, like that part.
What is that?
It's just so like, who thinks of that stuff?
Only Michael.
One more time.
Yeah.
Then they've got the other synthy stuff to put in there, and I like that you can hear it in this particular compilation of tracks with the added synth stuff and then without it. I know I say this in other Michael Jackson videos, but this kind of stuff, listening to these sorts of things, makes me want to do stuff with my mouth and try things, even though I don't beatbox. And having done this with Michael's songs has informed the rhythmic creativity and viability of my singing. So don't be afraid that, oh, I could never do that because I'm not Michael Jackson or whatever. Don't be afraid to experiment. I'm not a good beatboxer, but if I sort of get in the groove, whatever, like just
that's not beatboxing. But go ahead, friend. That's not beatboxing, but hey, let the Lord use you.
Practice interacting with your body and your breath in a way that's inspired by what he's doing. Don't try to imitate what he's doing. Mm-hmm. It's so cool to see what happens with your own voice. Okay, some other cool things about the instrumental stuff. That's the thing that always scares me in the original version, right? It's like... because it's syncopated. So that vocal percussion loop, listen to it against the kick. There's a bit of a triplet thing going on over the straight kick. The sophistication of that rhythmic pairing is underrated. It's so neat to have that sort of contrast in this like 4 on the floor thing, and then you've got going on being suggested. Super cool. Right there.
I always wonder like what that is right there. Like, is that just a continuous loop, or is that like somebody actually playing live? Like what is that? Yeah, that beatboxing is crazy.
Right there.
Wow.
Voice synth and zaps with the light percussion pairing. It's super fun to be able to do your own arranging with some of these. All right, let's dive in
Wait,
to these.
that was Slash doing the guitar? I'm not surprised. I'm actually disappointed in myself. I feel like I knew that, but I forgot. There's no way I didn't know that was Slash. There's no way I didn't know that. I'm not shocked. I really wish we could have got like a Slash Michael collab to where like Mike did like just all rock songs, like maybe like an EP. Don't gotta be an album. It could have been like all rock songs, like 5-7 songs, Michael and Slash. Now they probably would have killed each other before it got out, but still, like, because Michael, like, can you? Okay, I know you want to play, but can you just pull it back a little bit? But yeah, that would have been fire, bro. Like anytime Slash and Michael got together, it was crazy, bro.
Awesome vocals, the arranging, the performing, some of his best. So we've got several tracks here, and this top track has some of the lead vocals, but then it's cut off in places, and it appears to be a double where it does exist of this MJ Red lead track. So we're just going to stick with that to listening for the main track. For context, I'm going to bring in and out the beatboxing light perk loop. But let's get started with these leads.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation. In the suit, on the news, everybody dog. Bang, bang, shot dead, everybody's gone bad. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Beat me, hate me, you can never break me. Will me, thrill me, you can never kill me. Chew me, sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, kike me, don't you black or white me. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
This has some doubles
Michael was angry.
put into this file, right? So he's doubling himself, and then they've summed them. So you don't see all of the performances laid out here in the lead vocals. And then this this interesting sort of muted sound here.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation. In the suit, on the news, everybody dog. Bang, bang, shot dead, everybody's gone bad. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
You hear the proximity to the mic. This is likely Shure SM7B dynamic microphone. I love that we hear the incidental things going on. We'll hear more of that in the track, like his body movement, the breaths and percussion you hear even in the leads. But then when we listen here, that you hear these doubles every once in a while on certain words emphasized.
Beat me, hate me, you can never break me. Will me, thrill me, you can never kill me. Chew me, sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, kite me, don't you black and white me. All I wanna say is that they don't really
Right? Don't you black and white me, listen. And
do me, kick me, kite me, don't you black and white me. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
Might be one of his most underrated lyrics is "Don't black or white me." Like every interview from like 80s, like 87, 88, every media outlet, every tabloid, like that's all he talked about. He put it in his music. Yeah, the people were calling him crazy. Like, people call him everything. Like they were tripping. I just love like he used everything. Like instead of having to punch in, he just said, "I'm gonna take a breath and put that in." And it's like, what?
and then it goes to a single. So in the original tape versions, these are all dumped to digital. But in the original tape versions, that would have been done with 2 different tracks. Now we're gonna get into some really interesting stuff here. Oh, first, check this out. The background vocals.
Skinhead, deadhead, gone bad, aggravation, allegation, on the news, dog food, shot dead, gone mad.
Listen to the in-betweens. The in-betweens are so important with Michael.
Deadhead, gone bad,
One more time.
deadhead, gone bad,
Gone bad. Gone bad.
deadhead, gone bad.
The breathing, the inhales, it's like the beatboxing Michael is under the surface and just always there. He's constantly in rhythm, constantly in motion. It's not just saying these things. Listen here.
Aggravation, allegation, on the news, dog food. Aggravation, allegation, on the news, dog food.
On the news, dog food. In the news, dog food. Ba, 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 dog food. Like, script lyrics all you want.
Yeah.
But keep it going. Keep it in rhythm. That's what makes this track and so many other tracks by Michael so good. You don't necessarily hear that with all the other music in, but it makes the accents, it makes what you do hear all that more awesome.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Beat me, hate me, you can never break me. Will me, thrill me, you can never kill me. Chew me, sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, kite me, don't you black or white me. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my life.
That's those snaps right there.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my
Even
life.
that little, like right before that.
Children who love me, I am the victim of.
Snaps right there.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my life. I have a wife and 2 children who love me. I am the victim of police brutality. No.
So that line, listen to how he brings in his snarly, gritty Michael and then cleans it up into like clean pop Michael.
Me, I am the victim of police brutality. No.
It's just so incredibly seamless. I don't feel like you hear that kind of contrast and different voices over one line that often. You do hear it, but this is such a wonderful example of his versatility and how he arcs and crafts lines to bring out the most character in everything he's singing this is not about having one tone or one good way of singing. He has lots of good ways of singing, and he can pull these things out over just a couple words, and it has a huge impact.
Me, I am the victim of police brutality. No, I'm tired of being.
And even how he does that breath at the end. Brutality, no.
No, I'm tired of being the victim of hate. You're ripping me of my pride, for God's sake. I look to Kevin to fulfill his prophecy. Set me free, skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone back.
You hear him stomping his foot there,
Yeah.
like being present with his body there. And listen to this section again.
I'm tired of being the victim of hate. You're ripping me of my pride, for God's sake. I look to Kevin to fulfill his prophecy. Set me free, skinhead, dead.
How his inhales are in rhythm.
Yeah.
So subtle, but so cool. And then hate exits. The way he exits words is just priceless. And it creates an added movement and added percussion. He's one of the few vocalists that you know he thought about how he exited his notes.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Chopper ditches, speculation, everybody allegation in the suit on the
By the way, that
everybody
like
dog.
right there, like to say that clean the way he did in rhythm is crazy. Like
Deadhead, everybody gone bad. Chopper ditches, speculation, everybody allegation in the suit on the new. Everybody dog food, black man, blackmail, throw the brother in jail. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
I also like, and you hear this in some of the
I know when this came out, they thought he was black then. It went no question if he was black then. I know when this came out, that black Michael Jackson. Yeah.
other songs too, but like right here, listen.
On the new, everybody dog.
On the new, it's almost like he's running out of breath, but the energy is fine. So they're like, oh no, it's okay. He doesn't finish on the news.
Everybody allegation in the suit on the new. Everybody dog food.
In fact, he takes a breath where he should be finishing the word news, but again, it's left. Like that's the way the song is. You don't really notice it in the context of the full mix, but I like that sort of thing. It's like it's not perfect, but it's real.
Everybody allegation in the suit on the new. Everybody dog food. Black man, blackmail, throw the brother in jail. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me what.
Oh, that's Brad.
So good.
Oh, so good.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my rights. Am I invisible cause you know me?
Let's put in these background vocals here.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
How those work together?
That's nasty. That's nasty.
That syncopation, here's those background vocals by themselves. Right? The upbeat, the triplet sort of thing again comes back there.
They don't really care about us. Tell me what has become of my rights. Am I invisible cause you know me? The proclamation promised me free liberty now. I'm tired of being the victim of shame. You're throwing me in a class with a bad name. I can't believe this is the land from which I came. You know I really do hate to say it. The government don't wanna see. But if Roosevelt was living, he wouldn't let this be. No, skinhead, deadhead.
That might be my favorite use of how he leans into his compression, his grit there.
He wouldn't let this be. No, he wouldn't let this be. No,
How he slides
he wouldn't let this be. No, skinhead, dead.
again.
He wouldn't let this be. No, skinhead, dead.
That's why it's so funny. Like Michael really could have been a rock. He could have went full just rock, and it would have fit right in. Like
Now listen here.
You know I really do hate to say it.
I love that little access into head voice there.
You know I really do hate to say it. The government.
There's a
oh,
side.
let's pause. Make sure my connection is good. Hold up. Hold up, bit. I think we good. All right. Making sure.
That's going on.
You know I really do hate to say it. The government don't wanna see. But if Roosevelt was living, he wouldn't
Listen to
let
the stomps.
be. No. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, speculation, everybody litigation. Beat me, bash me, you can never trash me. Hit me, kick me,
Wait
you
for it.
can never get me. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
Oh, that part of the lead vocal. In order to really understand how cool it is, you need to listen to it with the light percussion. But let's first listen to this unison choir. It's just fun.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
Loose.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my God.
All of that is on top of this much more straight sound. Just brilliant. And you also notice like the it's not just an there's actually like true chord engagement in there, so you hear like the real Michael. So much of how Michael sings is inspired and off the cuff and in the moment, but so much of it is a product of the massive amount of rehearsing and the meticulous arranging performer's mind. So even though when he's in the moment, he's doing stuff and he's flowing and we mustn't forget that his ability to be in the moment and free and improvisational and doing things like this is because of the massive amount of hours he put in honing his craft and because of the mindset that he had as a creator.
Some things in life.
And that's exactly why I refuse to allow anyone to say anybody is like Michael or close to Michael or Michael-like or Michael this generation or like, no, you're not. You might think you are, but you're not. Stop it. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. So that's why quick PSA on that.
They just don't wanna see. But if Martin Luther was living, he wouldn't let us be no longer. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody's gone. Situation, segregation, everybody alike in the suit, on the loop, everybody dog food. Kick me, crack with me, don't you roll the right. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. We're deep in fire. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Oh, yeah. I'm here to remind you. They don't really care about us. Don't you suck back this box to beat it.
Oh, the way the rhythms work and how he snarls at just the right moments. Listen again here. And of course, there's some doubling going on and some things that are in that green track, MJ Red Lead, that are layered on top of each other. So I can't fully isolate them out. But listen to how the ad-libs they just peek in at just the right time.
Skinhead,
Right here, starting right here.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody's gone. Situation, segregation, everybody alike in the suit, on the loop, everybody dog food. Kick me, crack with me, don't you roll the right. All I wanna say is that they don't.
There's even one of those like he omitted a word, and then there's this like inhale sigh thing.
Everybody dog food. Kick me, crack with me. Body alike in the suit, on the loop, everybody dog food. Kick me, crack with me, don't you roll the right. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. We're deep in fire. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. I'm here to remind you. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Don't you suck back this box to beat it. All I wanna.
And what's so cool is if you watch the rehearsal of this, you can see Michael piecing it together as he's watching the choir do it. Like he's seeing it as they're doing it. So then in the middle of the rehearsal, He's saying, "Can you give me a clap? Like, can you give me a, like, just a, like he's, man, like he sees it."
You just so percussive. Oh.
Don't you suck back.
Yo. All right, that caught me off guard. We gotta go back. We gotta do that. We gotta go back. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. That caught me off guard. All right.
This like inhale sigh thing.
Everybody dog food. Kick me, jack with me. Body Alec in the suit. I'm not new. Everybody dog food. Kick me, jack with me. Georgia roll the right. All I wanna say is that they don't really hear about us. We're deep in fire. All I wanna say is that they don't really hear about us. I'm here to remind you. All I wanna say is that they don't really hear about us. Don't you suck back, box the beat. All I wanna say is
You just so percussive. Oh.
don't you suck back, box the beat.
No, we gotta do it. I'm sorry. We gotta run it back one more time. I'm sorry, Chris. We gotta do this one more time, baby. I'm sorry. Like, we gotta do that.
I'm here to remind you. They don't really care about us. Don't you suck back, box the beat. All I wanna say is
You just so percussive. Oh.
don't you suck back, box the beat. All I wanna say is they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is they don't really care about us.
My God.
I think what makes this particular vocal lead and the ad libs so special to me is number one, like the 90s, the mid and late 90s that was when I really got into Michael Jackson. And so there's a nostalgic part of why this is connecting with me so much. But also the pacing, the pacing of the vocal and the tone that he has. You know, you listen to something like Dirty Diana, and the grit and the aggression that he has is held out with simpler lines, with longer notes. The detail and the way that he goes in and out of staccato and more sustained and goes up in his range and cleans it up and slides around is in the midst of a very busy and rhythmically complex melody, not even taking into account all the other neat accents that happen with the other background vocals or percussion loops. So awesome. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying this with me. More Michael to come. Again, if you would like help discovering things in your own voice, click that link below and join my free course. We'll see you for more.
That was insane. That was insane, bro. All right. So that's what Michael does, man. He does the impossible. Impossible. Things are happening every day. I'm definitely going to get copyrighted if I play that right. Impossible. You know what? Can we watch the rehearsal, though? Do I want a chance? You know what? I would do it at the end. I'll do it at the end. I don't want to chance it. Impossible. I just want to see the back and forth. Impossible. Things are happening. You know, we're going to play it every 10 seconds. F it. If we get shut down, we get shut down. I don't care. I want to hear that now. Impossible. 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 Let's see. People say. So it's not gonna be the actual song, but like it's gonna be the rehearsal.
Someone who
Then we're gonna get to the actual like what we were trying to do today.
Whitney Houston. She has often called me her mentor, which is flattering.
All right, I know that's gonna be copyrighted. I don't care. I'll stop it every 10 seconds. Impossible. I'm always off script. Ooh, that's a great question. Do I believe Shauna? Actually, if you listen to the audiobook, hold on, let's see if I can. If you listen to the audiobook, for those that don't know who that is this person right here. Give me a second. So, people say impossible. Things are happening every day. Impossible. 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 Oh, you trying to block me? You trying to block me for? What are you trying to block me for? So, Miss Shauna, I can't ever get her last name. Mangatal. I suck at names. But this lady, let's see if I can get the whole backstory in like 30 seconds. She used to work at the record label, something like that. She used to work at the record label where Michael would go into their office and things of that nature. It's actually a very crazy story. But yeah, she I feel that's like a lot to go over. She just has some very intriguing experiences with Michael. I'll leave it at that. But to answer your question, yeah, from the sounds of it and knowing the other patterns of Michael, I do believe her story. But we'll dive into that in another time because I got some thoughts on that one. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to rank the Super Bowl halftime shows. So, I did Michael to 93 to 2002. That was one live. Then I did 03 to 07. That was another live. Then I did 08 to 2025, which I had to put on Patreon. I didn't have the time to actually upload that on YouTube yet because I got to work my magic to get that uploaded because there's a lot of blocked copyright music in video. Oh, you just got that book? Bruh. Yeah. We got to make that a whole different live, bro. That's a whole nother live, dog. Yeah. That's going crazy. Like just how they met was crazy. Like, yeah. But we're going to rank the Super Bowl halftime shows from Michael to Kendrick. Now there were technically halftime shows before that, but we don't care about those because they clearly weren't that good. They had to call upon the greatest artist of all time in order to stop In Living Color, which was doing a show in the middle of the halftime show of the previous Super Bowl, and they took all the viewership. So the Super Bowl was like, we got to figure out how to get viewership back during the game. So shout out to Living Color. Actually, Keaton Ivory Wayans and the Wayans family are going to be honored. I want to say, is it the NAACP Awards? I want to say it was the NAACP Awards. Welcome back, Layla. Welcome back. Wayans brothers, Wayans family honored, I think it's the NAACP Awards. Yep. So I can't wait for that. Hopefully I can do some type of reaction to that because they should have got honored long ago. Like what they did in the 90s alone, they should have got honored a long time ago. Like I consider the Waynes, the Jacksons, and the Obamas the royal families. It's the Waynes, the Jacksons, and the Obamas. Those are the royal families to me, for me. But that's so dope though. But let's get to. Oh, let's ask this: who do you think is the funniest Wayne? Is it Marlon? Is it Sean? Is it Keenan? Is it Kim? Is it Damon? Who do you think is the funniest Wayne? Hold on, let me share my screen real quick. Impossible. Like, I have a clear person. Honestly, I think Kim, she just slept on. Yeah, Kim, especially if you watch In Living Color, she oh, what was her name? Bernice Jenkins or something like that. Like, but you ain't hear that from me. Like, she is so slept on, bro. Like, she actually is a writer on Damon's new show that's out currently right now, Papa's House, which I've seen a few episodes. I already know when it's a new show, you got to give it till like the mid to the end point of the first season. So I haven't watched the rest of the season thus far, but Kim is definitely super slept on. I'm tied between Damon and Marlon. Okay, all right. I respect that. I respect that. Marlon, who I'm so mad, Marlon, he had his own show on Netflix just not too long ago, and it only lasted 2 seasons. I thought that show was really good. It was him, Essence Atkins, where the Wayne's gonna make sure that Essence Atkins stays working. As I'm trying to make sure my connection is not gone. Hold up. Make sure my connection's not gone. Hold up. I think we about to be good. Or you might be able to see me, but can't hear me. You might be hearing me, but can't see me. Hold up. Or you might be able to see me, but can't hear me. You might be hearing me, but can't see me. Hold up. Okay. I think I'm probably a little distorted right now. Okay. Impossible. Give it a second. Come on, connection. Come on. In the name. But yeah, she was good at Dance Flick too. I think for me, I think it's clearly Damon, and it's not even like close. I got Damon being the funniest one out of all of them. If you watch his stand up, if you watch My Wife and Kids, which this might be controversial, I got My Wife and Kids over the Wayne's brothers. Yeah, I just think he's the funniest one because he can do it all. Like he was solid in movies. He wasn't the greatest, but he was like solid in movies, great in sitcom, great in stand up. I don't think anybody else has that. Like Marlon is solid, it's cool in stand up, but he isn't like the best. Keenan, we've never really seen him do much stand up. He started his stand up, but I don't think he's really done any specials since he started getting popping. Yeah, in terms of like In Living Color, that was damn near Damon's show because he helped write with Keenan, and also the best characters you remember from In Living Color is either Damon or Jim Carrey. From Mo Money to what was it called? Handyman to Homie the Clown to the homeless guy. I forget what the homeless guy's name was. Like all the dope sketches were mostly Damon. The little head, I forget the little head detective. Like every single character. But yeah, so I got Damon Wayans being the funniest one out of the Wayans family. I definitely gotta check out the rest of the season of Papa's House. Papa's House. But now let's get to what we originally were supposed to do. We're only an hour in. Only an hour in. Let's see. I'm not liking my connection not being stable. All right, I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna thug it out. It's a recession. Everybody broke. Unfortunately, we're probably gonna be singing that in like the next 6 months to a year. Give everybody hope. Yeah, I told you. I told you, homie. I think we might be okay. It's a recession. Everybody broke. I mean, yeah, where you think Dirty Diana came from? Where you Dirty Diana? Yeah, where you think Dirty Diana came from? Yeah, yeah. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to. I don't want to have the talks that me and my homie Layla be having, because it might. I don't know. I don't know if I can say what I want to say. But yeah. Actually, I have a video where I react to their supposed relationship. I think that was done by Detail. Detail got great videos on Michael. So yeah, definitely go check out my video on Diana and Michael. Yeah, that's an intriguing situation. But Marlon. Okay, yeah, going back to the debate. Yeah, Marlon is funny. Yeah, Marlon. I think Marlon is the jokester of the family. I was going to say naturally funny. I think Damien is naturally funny. I think Charlene is Charlene. Did I just combine Charlene and Marlon? I think Marlon is the jokester. I think because he's the youngest, he's the jokester of the group. But meanwhile, I think Damien is the naturally funny one of the group. Yeah, I think the funny moments of the Wayans brothers usually involves Marlon. He usually does something crazy, so he definitely is funny. All right. Oh yeah. There's a lot of things that needs to go. He need to go. Elon need to go. A lot of these folks need to go. But it looks like we have to wait a while for that. But let's get to the greatest halftime performers of all time. Well, actually, let's get to ranking the halftime performances from Michael to Kendrick. Shout out to everyone that has peeped in, people that have stayed, people that are going to see this, people that are watching right now. Shout out to y'all. Now, I'm warning you right now, you might not be too happy. I don't know how you feel about all these performances, but I'm going to give you my honest thoughts and critique. So, let me share my screen right now. Hold up. So I'm going to do it in reverse. I'm going to go from Kendrick to Michael. So I'm going to rank them from S, which is like God tier, to A, B, C, or D. I don't think anybody like had an F. But even if it was an F, we'll just put them under D. I just think having too many categories is going to dilute it a little bit. So let's start with Kendrick. Kendrick Lamar's the most recent halftime performance, and with Kendrick, I gotta go S tier, bruh. For anybody that saw that performance last week, there might be some that might be disappointed that he didn't do his larger hits, but he's the first one that I've seen like actually tell a story for a halftime show, and plus it was very encoded in what's it like to be not only an entertainer in America, but what's it like to be black in America. There's a lot of hidden messages and Easter eggs within that. And plus just the way he used the dancers, the GNX car, all of it. Samuel L. Jackson being Uncle Sam and narrating the performance, like just all of it. And then doing the Not Like Us, how he would tease it, but then eventually doing it, and yeah, just all of it. And he ran around that whole stage, like like breath control, all live vocals. He ran and rapped around that whole stage, performed that whole stage. So, gotta put Kendrick in S tier. Before Kendrick, there was Usher. Usher, it's between A and S for me. I'm trying to think, like, the whole roller skating was dope. The performance he did with Alicia Keys was dope. I think I'm gonna go A. It's not God tier. I'm gonna go A only because he did need to use a lot of other performers to enhance the performance, like Lil Jon, Luda, her, JD. Well, JD didn't really do anything. Who else was in there? Let's say Luda. So it was just little things. If I'm gonna be nitpicky, but outside of that, it was dope. It was fire. For those that don't know, Usher I think still is doing his Las Vegas residency. So he was very clean. Live vocals was on point. Their transitions was dope. The choreography was dope. The roller skating again is something that we never actually seen that he does at his live shows. You thought Usher was better than Kendrick. I'm not mad at that. I think personally for me, I don't know. I just think, well, I'm looking at S tier. I'm thinking of like, have you done something that we haven't seen before, or something that's just so headed above, better than everybody else? I think Usher is in that tier of super great, because when we really break it down, there are not a lot of great halftime show performances, to be honest. So this list is going to be very, very a lot of C's and D's. I'm not mad if you think Usher was better than Kendrick. I just think personally, the pressure, the task that was put in front of Kendrick, I think he just superseded that. Usher, I don't think nobody was shocked at what Usher did. I think he pretty much did what everybody expected him to do. So that also plays a factor as well. But yeah, I'm not mad if you have Usher better than Kendrick. But we're going to get to that once we get to the top 10 performances at the Super Bowl halftime show. We're going to get to it. But yeah, Usher was dope. Usher and Alicia. I still trying to figure out how we didn't hear Swiss go crazy, because Usher was hugging up on Alicia in that performance like nobody business. So I'm like, Usher, man, come on, son. When he do that? When did he bust his face? I don't remember that. He busted his face? I do not remember that. But yeah. Oh, they definitely corrected that note. I don't know what. I love me Alicia, but Alicia be doing a little bit too much. Like, she be forgetting that she be forgetting that she Alicia. Like Miss Keys. Relax, stay in your note. Don't be trying to yell. It's like, don't. Like, stop. You ain't got to do that. They used to date, really. Alicia and Usher? That's funny. I can't see that. But then again, I can't see Swiss and Alicia. So, anyway. Yeah, but I got Usher at A. I can, and this is not permanent. Once we talk about all of them, I might switch some things around. But as of right now, I have Usher at the A performance. Next, we got Rihanna. Rihanna is intriguing to me because, one, she was pregnant. But two, she was doing that, she was on that elevated stage to where she was going up and down like the whole time, which I'm like, bro, for you to be pregnant and doing all that is courageous as hell. And even though she's never been the greatest dancer, she used the stage and she did a lot. I'm gonna put S tier. You know what? I might have to. I'm gonna keep Usher right here, but yeah, I gotta go S tier because, again, I can't get over like she was on that elevated stage, damn near the whole entire time. But then when she went down, her dancers, she was involved. Like I just think everything she did up there was crazy. And again, she wasn't doing no backflips or nothing, but she used every ounce of that stage and used her dancers to her best of her ability. I'm gonna go S tier. I know a lot of people didn't like the Rihanna. I don't say a lot of people, but she had some critiques about her performance, but I thought it was dope. So I'm gonna put S tier as of right now. Dr. Dre, Snoop, Kendrick, Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent. God, how many people? Anderson .Paak was in here too. Personally, I really loved it because I feel like this halftime show, this is 2022, was like the first halftime show that was solely for like hip hop fans and even R&B fans to the extent. But I think when you have all those different people in there, the set feels very much like, okay, now you go. Okay, now you go. Okay, now you go. Okay, now you go. I think, and it's hard to do when you have so many people on doing one stage. It's a great set. I'm trying to think on that. What were the highlights for me? I think the highlights for me were Kendrick. Mary J killed it. 50 was cool. He never been the greatest performer. Eminem was cool. Who am I missing? Snoop was Snoop. I liked the stage. I think the stage was dope. I'll go A. I won't go S tier. I'll go A. I was in between A and B, but I do think they killed it. Everybody did their part to the best of their ability, and the transitions were fine. Yeah, I just feel like Dr. Dre. It was Dr. Dre's set. It didn't feel like Dr. Dre's set. It felt like everybody else kind of took over. But then again, Dr. Dre's never been a artist. He's been more of a producer. But yeah, I'm gonna go A. I have to go A because of everybody did their part. So I'm gonna go A with that. You said what you said? Dr. Dre was S tier minus the 50 part. I thought 50 was cool. I mean, he did the whole in the club hanging down. I thought he was alright. Like next is The Weeknd. I'll give The Weeknd A. The Weeknd was very creative. The Weeknd, who this is right the year after the pandemic, so there weren't a lot of fans. So he actually had the ability to use the entire stadium because there weren't a lot of fans. So he used the stage. Then he went onto the main platform. There was like a big choir, orchestra. Then he opened up the stage again, did the whole maze thing, then went back on stage. Then they went onto the actual field and performed there. I think if The Weeknd could dance, this would make it S tier for me. That's the only thing. If he could like dance, it probably would make it S tier. But for the creativity alone, in the great transitions between each song, I'll give it A tier. Ooh, J-Lo, Shakira. J-Lo, Shakira. I'm gonna go A tier. I'm gonna go A tier. I think, first of all, the history of being the first ever two Latina leads for a halftime show is definitely important, and they killed it. Especially J Lo. Like J Lo was doing all kind of acrobatic stuff in her performance that I did not expect that. And Shakira, she did a whole crowd surfing thing. You thought it was soft? Really? I really like the Weeknd performance, and I'm not even the biggest Weeknd fan. Interesting. I liked it. I mean, again, knowing that he's not a dancer, he has to really rely off just vocals and whatever's going on in the background. So I thought he killed it. He used the whole stage and everything. It was different from everyone else. So I think that's also what led me to give him an A, because it's different. His set is different from anything we've seen, because we haven't seen anybody use the set the way he did. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so J-Lo, Shakira, again, yeah, I thought it was very, very solid. I don't know who the dude was. I thought it was Bad Bunny. I don't think it was Bad Bunny. But a dude that came in there during Shakira's set. But it was very cultural, I'll say that. And so I'm not mad at that. The dancing by again, I'm not even though J-Lo was in Living Color, the funny part is I never seen her as a dancer or a performer for real. I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, Shakira and J-Lo both were super duper great with the choreography and performing the songs they did. So I gotta give that an A. That was Don. Okay. That was Don Omar. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Is that like a reggaeton artist? I'm surprised we didn't see Pitbull during that set. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought for sure we was gonna see Pitbull or like Flow Rider or something like that. But let's get to Maroon 5. So Maroon 5 is intriguing because on the one end, I thought Maroon 5, they did a great job. But then they had Travis Scott come in, which is crazy because I love Travis Scott and he's one of my favorite. Well, he is one of my favorite artists. I thought he was horrible during that set. He was from Fast and Furious. Really? See, I don't be no. You gotta let the boy know, because I don't be. He from Fast and Furious. Don Omar. No, wait, wait, stop sharing. Hold up. That's who that is? Get out of here. That's crazy. I never would have knew that. Probably because he was dressed like he was about to rob a bank like he was in the movie. That's crazy. I did not, hold on. I gotta get my screen together, because this is. Hold up. Don Omar. Hey, chill. Don Omar. That's funny because he doesn't seem like maybe because of the character he played in Fast and Furious. I would have never expected him to be an artist. He's Bad Bunny's brother? That's why I thought it was Bad Bunny. That's crazy. Yeah, I would have never guessed that. That's crazy. Huh. He was super funny in Fast and Furious during the Fast and Furious movies. Super duper duper funny. Wow. That MGK? What are you doing at MGK? That's fire. Yeah, anyway. That's crazy. So where are we at? Oh yeah, the Maroon 5. It's so weird because Travis Scott just came in there out of nowhere. Not supposedly. I believe he's on the same. He has the same management as Maroon 5, so that's why Travis Scott was in the performance. Which, again, as someone who saw Travis Scott live, I love Travis Scott. He just did not fit. Not only that set, but Travis Scott, depending on the song, doesn't sound good. So I just thought that performance was unneeded. I thought Big Boy, I love Big Boy, love Outkast. Also, that felt discombobulated because it's just like you're doing the Maroon 5 set, then all of a sudden, I like the way you move. I'm like, what the? It just, it's just like, what is going on? So yeah, that didn't make sense to me. I think had they mashed had they like did a Maroon 5 set and mashed that up with a Big Boy song or Outkast song, then I would have gave it a better grade. But yeah, that set I can't give it more than a C. I can't give it more than a C, and that's solely not really on Maroon 5 because I thought their set was fine when they brought the choir in. All that was cool, but yeah, it didn't work for me. That's what happens when you bring in all these people on stage and all these different artists, and it's all political. It wasn't needed. So yeah. All right. So before Maroon 2018, it was Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake is an intriguing one because he starts off like inside, like under the field in like a mini club, then walks onto the field, then walks onto the stage, then walks off the field and goes to another part of the stage, did a Prince tribute, then went into the crowd. His performance is weird for me because I feel like the songs are great. I like how they use the band. It probably was a college band college band that he used to help redo the songs. I just felt like his performance was it felt disjointed. Like it felt like he didn't really have a plan. Like he said, okay, I'm gonna do this, and this. And it just, I don't know. It wasn't like Usher. Usher, it felt like he owned the stage. It felt like he had stage presence. It felt like he knew how to get in and out of each one. Meanwhile, Justin, it just felt like he had an idea what he wanted to do. And he just said, okay, I'm going to dance right here. Okay, now I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to dance a little bit. Then I'm going to go play the piano a little bit. Then I'm going to walk over here. But I just felt like it wasn't really that well not rehearsed, but it just wasn't performed to the best of his ability. I feel like he was just freestyling a lot. So for Justin, I also got to give a C. I thought the songs were good. It's just the way he performed it was just weird to me. So you actually like Travis Scott part. See, even me as a Travis Scott fan, I was highly disappointed. Yeah, Justin Timberlake halftime show was okay. Yeah, so that's why I give it a C. Like, it was just okay. Like, and what's funny is, I've seen him. Like, if you watch him, we might watch that one day. If you watch his performance of Suit and Tie on SNL with Jay-Z, I love that performance by him. Like the using the scarves and then throwing away, and then the other dancer, they catch it and then they do. I'm like, that is Justin to me. This wasn't Justin. It was like he was just he just gave a half-ass performance. Like, I didn't understand it. So yeah, I can only give it a C. Let's see. Before Justin was Lady Gaga. Ooh rah 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 rah. Ooh la la rah rah. I gotta give Lady Gaga S tier because let me tell you something. As someone who didn't watch it in real time because I was definitely not gonna watch the Falcons and Patriots in the Super Bowl. watching it for the first time the other day, she tore that stage up. She started off on at the top of like the stadium, and then flew off whatever platform she was on, performed a little bit, then then flew off that and did some somersaults, then did her performance, and then her performance of each song. It felt cohesive. It was great choreography. I think some of the songs were live vocals, but yeah, she just performed it so good. She used each part of the stage to the best of its ability. So we even went into the crowd for a little bit, came back on the stage. Yeah, I think Lady Gaga, she killed that. Like, she really killed that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, his SNL performance was so good. That's why I was disappointed in Justin's his performance at the Super Bowl. I felt like he just didn't want to do it almost. But yeah, Lady Gaga was S tier for me. Coldplay. So if you watch the video I put on Patreon, you're gonna know how frustrated I was for this performance. Even with that, I'll put a B. So I, as someone who is a super duper Coldplay fan, I really wanted to see that performance. It really was. Yeah, Lady Gaga was spectacular. That performance, I really want to see the Coldplay performance. And I was so hype, and then they're doing all my favorite songs, and then out of nowhere, here's Bruno Mars. Then out of nowhere is Beyonce. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what? I'm confused. Now, Beyonce and Coldplay do have a song. I believe it's Him a Weekend, or Him the Weekend, Him Weekend, something like that. I love that song actually, and I would have been fine if they were performing that song. What's the song? Him for the Weekend. There you go. And the villain in the sky. Yeah, so if they performed that, I would have been fine. And then go into her formation thing. I just thought, like, I really just wanted to see Coldplay, especially since we already seen Beyonce on stage. We already seen Bruno have his own performance. Like, why? Like, if you want to give that moment to somebody, can you give it to people that haven't been on the stage before? So I just thought that was annoying to me. Now, with that being said, I still liked what Bruno did, performing Uptown Funk You Up, which I think I said in the video that they should have switched Justin and Bruno. Bruno should have did 2018, and Justin should have did 2014. It would have made way more sense, because I didn't think Bruno deserved... We'll get to Bruno in a second. Bruno deserved that spot at 2014. I do think, yeah, it was just a little bit too much. Like, pick a lane. If you're gonna have somebody be up there with Coldplay again, I think it would have made way more sense for either you to do Coldplay and Beyonce because they have a song together, or I do like the whole Beyonce versus Bruno kind of like dance off. Why not do a band off or a rock? I forget what you call it. Where like rock bands go against each other. I forget what you call it, but like to where Coldplay's band and Bruno's band like have a band. I forget what you call it. Battle of the bands. Yeah, like if they have a battle of the bands, to where Bruno's band goes and then Coldplay's band go, and then they do a song together. I think that would have been way better. I just think, why did Beyonce need to do formation? Like, to me, that comes off very political. Like, either whoever her manager is or whatever set that up. Now, from what I've read, Chris Martin actually set that up, which I'm like, why? But from what I've read, Coldplay, Chris Martin himself, actually the one that wanted Bruno and Beyonce there. I don't know why. That doesn't make sense to me, but still, even with my complaints, I have it as a B, because Beyonce killed her performance, Bruno killed his performance. I love the back and forth between Beyonce and Bruno, which I never thought I would have seen. And then Coldplay, when they actually had their songs, killed their performance as well. Yeah, I do love the homage that Coldplay gave the other past halftime performers. I forget what song it was. What song was that? Well, it wasn't Clocks, was it? I don't remember what song it was, but Coldplay, Chris Martin had a great homage to past halftime performers as well at the end. Oh, we going to get it together. I know we're going to get it together. Whatever the song it is. Oh, we going to get it together. I know. Going to get it. Whatever that song's called. Oh, what's that song called? Up, up. That's right. Up, up. I told you I love my Coldplay, but I got Coldplay at B. Katy Perry. Okay. All right. Katy Perry. That's an interesting case because I thought she killed her performance for the most part. Why did we need Missy Elliott? Like even Lenny Kravitz, I thought was fine, but it just again, just like with Maroon 5, Katy Perry halted her performance for Missy Elliott, which again, just like with Maroon 5, I'm way bigger of a Missy Elliott fan than a Katy Perry fan. I want to see Missy Elliott, but it just felt like they just gave her crumbs. Like they gave Missy Elliott, who I feel like I know Katy Perry has more popular songs. I just feel like Missy Elliott should get her own set. She doesn't need to be included into someone's set. So that really irked me. And you can see it on Missy's face that she's kind of like, I know some of you might be like, what is Missy doing here? But let me perform my songs. And then you have Katy Perry performing songs with Missy. I'm like, what is going on? If you work it, let me work. I'm like, what is going on? Again, like, if you're going to have a song together, play the song together. I feel like none of these people were playing the actual songs that they have together. At least I didn't remember it. It's like, that's so weird. Like, am I bugging? I could have swore Missy and Katy did not perform the song that they have together. Same with Maroon 5 and Travis. It's like, does it not make sense to perform the song y'all have together, then go into the other person's set? Like, that's just weird to me. Katy Perry, also, but I did think what she did at the end was kind of cool though. When she was flying around the arena, but the fireworks, I thought she killed that part. And I do feel like Missy and Lenny Kravitz killed their part way more than what Big Boy and Travis did. So I'm gonna give it grace, and I'm gonna give it a B. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Like maybe a B minus. I'm gonna give it a B minus right now. I wish Coldplay should have just did their own show. Maybe only guests is Ye. Oh, for Homecoming or something like that. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, or even Jay. Like even if Jay would have did Lost, I think would have been super dope. Yeah, I just feel like they should have had their own set. Again, they're from overseas. Part of me feels like that was something done because they feel like Coldplay didn't have enough juice or love or wasn't popular enough in the States. So they're like, well, we got to get Beyonce and Bruno because they're the hottest acts. So people will actually want to watch because Coldplay isn't popular enough. I'm like, do you not know Coldplay? So I also feel like it was probably that. I really don't want to keep it at B because I was highly disappointed in that performance. But when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I do feel like everybody did what they were supposed to do, though. My gut tells me C. But then again, I feel like Katy Perry's performance was better than what Justin did, and at the same level of what Maroon 5 did. And the guests for Katy Perry was better than what Maroon 5 had. I'll keep it at, yeah, like we couldn't have got Timberland and Missy. That's what I'm saying. Like they blown and Sierra. I thought when Missy played Lose Control, I thought for sure I was going to see Sierra. I'm like, we couldn't have got Sierra. So maybe I saw Missy, Timberland, Sierra, and Busta Rhymes in concert this past summer. That was a fire concert, bro. I'm like, yo, Missy definitely. I don't know who. Well, they probably won't know who's in contention for the Super Bowl next year till somewhere in the spring or the summer. But like, Missy definitely deserves her own show. Even if you got to do Missy and Sierra, I'm fine with that. But Missy definitely deserves her own show. But we'll see. So next, we got Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars, again, is someone who is tricky for me. I thought he killed his performance. He started by playing the drums. I thought that was super dope. His band is always on point. I didn't mind even the Red Hot Chili Peppers portion. I thought they infused them together. That actually did a mashup that sounded very good. Like if I'm just basing it off of face value, I gotta go A. I think Bruno did a very good job, even though I didn't feel like he deserved it at that particular time. Like I said earlier about Justin, Bruno, I think once he did, was it 24 Karat Gold? That was the album. Could Uptown Funk You Up? 24 Karat Magic. Yeah. Like once he did Uptown Funk You Up and did those songs, I'm like, now I feel like Bruno is at that status to where he could do a halftime show. I'm like, I don't know how he got the halftime show in 2014. He had hits and he had songs, so I'm like, I'm not really buying it. I think he definitely should have got it like 2016, 17, 18. It would have made way more sense for me. But taking that out the equation, just judging the performance itself, I gotta go A. I gotta go A. Bruno Mars, one of the members of the band, is his brother. I would not be shocked. Like Bruno has been doing this a very long time. Like that's the one thing I give Bruno. Do I want to give my? I have an intriguing rant about Bruno on my Patreon, reacting to his song with Sexy Red. I'm not going to give it away here, but just know I had some intriguing thoughts about Bruno as an artist. Maybe one day I'll bring it up here, but I'm going to leave it for Patreon. But yeah, that Sexy Red Bruno Mars song was something. But yeah, Bruno, in terms of performance, I don't think I've ever seen a bad Bruno performance. Like, you can say whatever you want about his music, whatever, but yeah, that song was horrible. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that song, I forget what you call it, Fat, it was like Fat something. Fat, Juicy, and Wet or something like that. On the construction, so yeah, that probably would have been 03. Yeah, Missy definitely could have did a show in like an 03. Like the 03 one, which we're going to talk about, was like Sting, No Doubt, Shania Twain. Like it was all over the place. Like they clearly did not have an idea of what they wanted to do, so they just picked up random artists. So I think Missy definitely could have did one in like 02, 03 and would have killed it. Even though I wanted it, in the best case scenario, I would have Missy wait until like 09, 010 once Sierra is hot, because I think like hearing Lose Control, hearing Goodies, hearing when was Level Up? I think Level Up was way past that. That was like 2014, right? When was Sierra's Level Up? Like if you watch that live, like Sierra will be killing it with Level Up. But I think that's way past what. Yeah, that was like 2019. Yeah, so but in like 2009 ish, I think Missy would have been dope for 2009 instead of doing. I think what was that? Bruce Springsteen 2009. Yeah, I was bugging. Like that was 2018. But yeah, I think Missy 2008, 2009, 2010, even 2011, I think would have been dope. But yeah, going back to Bruno, I think Bruno did kill his performance. Just I think he got it a little bit too early. They jumped the gun with that, which is probably why they did what they did in 2016, where they're like, "Oh my God, Bruno is hot again. Oh, he's way hotter than when we had him on the halftime show. Let's get him out there." It's like, well, we already got Coldplay. Okay. Oh well, let's also get Beyonce. So I don't know. Speaking of Beyonce, I don't think this is any surprise. I gotta put Beyonce in God tier. Beyonce from the beginning to the end, the inclusion of Destiny's Child to the performance of single ladies doing the screen. You know, when she does the screen and matches what the screen is doing, interacting with the screen to the live performance, vocal performance of Halo. All that. I think it's very, very clear Beyonce is the greatest performer of this generation. And it showed. It showed. Even though she had to follow who I consider probably the greatest performance of probably like the 80s/90s outside of like Michael and Prince. For females, she definitely is top tier, God tier. So yeah, Beyonce, S tier. Like there's not even a discussion. Her performance was flawless. And I love Destiny's Child portion as well. I love that I don't know if people knew that Destiny's Child was coming, but I thought that was super duper dope. That allowed Kelly and Michelle to get that moment, because if it's not for Destiny's Child, she wouldn't have been there. So even though I wanted to see LaToya and Latavia as well, but you know, you get what you get. See, 2012, Madonna. I gotta put Madonna. I might have to put Madonna S tier. Like even though she was a little bit sloppy, like in a few areas, she put on a show. Like from the beginning, she came in on a throne to having people jump on trampolines and stuff. I think is my connection good? Hold up. Let me make sure. Whoa. Gonna get it together. I know we're gonna get it. So y'all can hear me, just the video is probably not good. Okay. Yeah, the video is choppy. Y'all can hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Okay. We're gonna have to wait it out just a little bit. All right. We gonna get it. Getting together, I know we gonna get it. Up and up and up. The winds today are very crazy on the East Coast where I'm at. So that's probably what's doing that. Gonna get it. Come on, connection. Come on, baby. All right. Looks like we got some traction. My bad, y'all. Just waiting for my connection to get stronger. I think we're back. And we back. Shout out Chance the Rapper. All right. So yeah, Madonna halftime show was really good. I'm teetering between A tier and S tier because I feel like the way she used other artists like CeeLo Green, like LMFAO, like Nicki and MIA. That's how you infuse people into your performance. But I feel like Madonna was low key an afterthought behind everybody that performed. Like low key, like everybody else, not outshine her, but like the highlights of her performance weren't actually her. It was everything surrounding her, if that makes any sense. So like part of me wants to be like, was it really you? Or was it just really everybody that was around you? My instinct says to keep it at S tier, so I'm gonna keep it at S tier because it's really outside of a few hiccups here and there between her like slipping, it was a flawless for the most part. I mean, she was what 51, 52 at the time, so it's kind of like for her to still perform at that level, which like going back to people that should have got a halftime performance way before they got it. Like, we should have got Madonna at the Super Bowl in like 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Like, so I don't understand why they waited so long for Madonna to get that. But I'm going to keep it at S tier. My instinct says S tier. Black Eyed Peas. So this is the first halftime show where we deviated from the 60s, 70s white rock band acts. And people weren't too happy about Black Eyed Peas. I thought the Black Eyed Peas were fine. I feel like B is probably the best I can give them, only because they're not great vocalists, right? So I can't really give them anything. If you're going to do live vocals, they relied heavily on autotune, which is cool, but it's kind of like, they weren't really dancing much. They're just kind of like, hey, everybody lift your hand up. It's kind of like, okay. And then this is where they lost me. They had Slash come in and had Fergie sing, I forget what song it was, but Fergie was trying to sing, I think it was a Guns N' Roses song. I'm like, you're not no Axl Rose, Fergie. We saw you at the national anthem at the All-Star game a few years ago. So, yeah, I didn't like that part. If you take Fergie trying to sing like Axl Rose from that performance, then I probably would have it higher. But I think a B is very solid. Yeah, they came in like from these whatever. The way they came in was dope. I thought the outfits were very, very cool. Look like Tron. And the songs, I forgot how many hot songs Black Eyed Peas had. You forget because you lived this, but like you forget, like they had a lot of great hits. Let's get it started, and then boom, 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 and all that. Yeah, I gotta give it a B. The Who. Now, I had no expectations for The Who because I didn't care about The Who, but I thought their performance was solid for the most part. I thought it was fine. Like it wasn't. I thought it was fine. I'll go see. I like This is gonna sound like I'm hating. I thought The Who was fine. I think I might have to go B. Because I do think they killed their. I do think they killed their performance. Actually, I'm gonna go B. I thought they were very solid. I really have no other opinion on it. Same thing with Bruce Springsteen. I thought Bruce Springsteen was very good. I'll give a B. He damn near slammed it to the cameraman trying to do a slide. That was hilarious. Yeah, I think I think a lot of these people, Tom Petty, will also put you in B. Thought you were fine, solid. Like I have no real critique of it. They were fine. They're solid. They were B. Prince. You know what it is. A low key want to put it more than S if there's a level above S. But yeah, Prince, arguably greatest performer of all time, has the greatest halftime show of all time. I think there's only one other person that could really have that slot, which we're going to talk about. The fact that they did Purple Rain in the rain, that's crazy. Not only that, the silhouette, the way you make me feel, Michael Jackson silhouette, whatever you call that, playing the guitar, playing the guitar, live vocals, working the stage. It had the whole stage as the Prince symbol, just all that. I thought was dope. I thought all that was dope. So, yeah, Prince S tier, no doubt about it. So Madonna was 51 at the time. Okay, yeah. So, what's before? Oh, yeah. Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones is intriguing because I know Rolling Stones are very good. Never was the biggest Rolling Stones fan, but I know they were very good. I think they had a few things going against them. Mostly the audio, wherever audio was set up in that arena, I think wasn't that great. Mick Jagger's mic wasn't working to the best of his ability. Also, Mick Jagger looked like he was having a seizure throughout his performance. Yeah, I really don't know how to judge that performance. I'll say I really thought it wasn't that good. Like, it really wasn't that good. I'll go C. Because the band, I do think the band was good. It just, Mick Jagger just felt very uncomfortable or at unease during the performance. Again, we couldn't really hear him over the band, but I thought the band was on point, so I'll give it a C. Paul McCartney. I love Paul McCartney. Although his performance was fine, again, from all these like old rock bands, I thought they were fine. All they're doing is just playing their songs. They're playing most of the songs at full length. Nobody's interrupting them. They get to do the whole set by themselves. And it's fine. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing that's bad. It's fine. So though Paul McCartney was fine. Justin and Janet. I don't even know where to start. It's weird because I feel like Janet's part was an A. Everything else was a D or F. So, I can't give Janet a D because she did what she was supposed to do. It's just everybody else failed her. And she didn't even get to do her own set. She had to include all these other people. So I'm gonna go C because I do think Janet's part, the first minute that she got to do in the beginning in the set at the end, I thought was fine. So I'll give it a C. That's the best I can do. Shania Twain, no doubt. Sting. It was average. It was fine. Nothing too crazy. It was just okay. Yeah, nothing special. It was just fine. It was average. Next, we got U2. U2, you got to put in S tier. I think what boggles my mind is with U2, they allowed U2 to just do their set without having a billion guests. So with U2 should have set the template of what you should do with the halftime show. Stop having so many guests. Do one artist to one band. They'll rock out. They'll be fine. But yeah, I think the performance was great with Beautiful Day and the remembrance of the 9/11 victims. All that was dope. Yeah, Bono with the opening up the jacket, showing the American flag. That was super duper dope. A dope reveal at the end. So yeah, that's S tier. That got to be S tier. 2001. Oh yeah, so we have Aerosmith, Britney Spears, NSYNC, Mary J. Blige. I'm gonna give it an A. somehow they were able to make this work. I have no idea how, but somehow they were able to make it work to where NSYNC starts off during their set, then Aerosmith comes in, then Britney and Mary J comes in, but somehow they made it. I don't know how they did it, but somehow they made it work to where it sounded cohesive. It didn't feel out of place. It was just kind of like shocking. It was like, oh, okay. I think this is supposed to be done by MTV, so it makes sense that MTV was trying to get all these artists out here. My only critique or disappointment was that Run DMC did get no love, especially because this is 2001, so Jam Master Jay was still alive. So it would have been dope for Run DMC to get that. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if Run DMC maybe did it previously before Michael, but again, I'm not looking at that, so I don't care. No, I know that's a thing, but that wasn't really a thing. Prince and Michael didn't hate each other per se. It had a competition, and most of that competition was created by the labels and the media. But they didn't really hate each other for real. They really did admire each other. So, 2000, you have Christina Aguilera, Enrique Iglesias, Phil Collins, Toni Braxton. I think that's everyone. Yeah, this was all over the place. This was not good. Again, they find ways to mix in good stuff with some not so good stuff. And it really has nothing to do with these people as an artist. It's just how they assembled them. I'll give it a C because I love Phil Collins' part. Toni Braxton killed it at the end. I'll give it a C. Stevie Wonder and Gloria. I think I feel there's gotta be some D's here. I think I'm being too nice to some of these people. Well, I'll give my final verdict. Stevie Wonder, Gloria Estefan, they actually surprisingly had a very good set. I gotta give them an A. Like, they killed both their performances, and then the little medley they did at the end was super duper dope. So I thought that was fire. Yeah, like the last 2.5 minutes, they killed that. So I gotta give them an A. All right. Motown anniversary tribute. Absolute D. This was an absolute fail. If I had an F tier, I would give it an F. Actually, that's not true because I love Boyz II Men section. Yeah, there was an absolute fail. I think I respect trying to do a tribute to Motown, and I respect putting out Smokey Robinson, The Temptations, Boyz II Men. Why did Queen Latifah need a set? Nobody associates her with Motown. I think it just fell all over the place. It felt like they didn't have a real plan outside of, okay, you do a song, you do a song, you do a song, you do a song. Okay, let's all go home. So that was very disappointing to do a Motown tribute. That's not how you do that. So yeah, that has to be a D. That was just an utter fail. Again, probably tomorrow I'm going to do who I would have had done each year. So I think this is 98. I think this is 98. You definitely could have did something else for 98 for the Super Bowl halftime show. So next we have 97. Now 97 surprised me. I expected to hate it, but it started off with the Blues Brothers. Then it went into James Brown, ZZ Top, and then they all did performance together. This surprised me. I'm gonna give it a B. I think at face level you would think it would be an epic fail, but it actually was very good. I just think James Brown deserved his own set. I think that's my only critique is this is James Brown. He should have got his own set. I don't care if he's 80 years old. give James Brown his own set. I think he still could have killed it. You saw what he did when he had his time. I think you could have got 10 minutes to James Brown. It wouldn't hurt nobody. He could have did Living in America. He could have did Sex Machine. He could have did all that. So, yeah, that's my only critique. And even though the Blues Brothers part was actually really good and ZZ Top was really good, I wish James Brown would have got his own set. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a B. Next we have, who was this? Oh, no. Patti LaBelle and Tony Bennett in the Indiana Jones performance. Yep, this is a D. Patti LaBelle did her best. Tony Bennett did his best. It's a shame they had to be lumped in with this whole Indiana Jones commercial, whatever this is supposed to be. Yeah, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good at all. Diana Ross. What did I do with Diana Ross? I feel like Diana Ross was solid, but she was clearly not all the way coherent. I thought she was fine. I mean, she left her performance in a helicopter. You low key gotta give her no lower than an A low key. Like, I don't know. I feel like she was just happy to be there, I think. I don't know if she had a great performance. She had great theatrics. The whole balloon thing and everything. She being on top of the platform to where she's like rising like 10 feet. Like, am I being nice giving her an A? I feel like it was very solid, but I don't know if it's an A though. I'll go. I'm gonna go B for right now. I'm gonna go B. But shout out to, I believe, Michael that produced her set though. Look like I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit because. Wait a minute. Hold on. My baby do this instead. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Hold on. Oh, this is annoying as hell. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So we only got 2 left. The next one is the 94 country set anniversary, whatever. That was actually pretty decent. I'm gonna give it a B. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, they had to follow Michael Jackson, so the pressure was on. I thought they did a very solid job. I think they had like 3 different acts. Yeah, it was cool. I think it was produced by Stevie Wonder, who we saw on stage at the end, but then again, it's solo, so that brings it down for me. And then we have the final one, which is Michael Jackson. We all know where this is going. It has to get S tier. It's the standard. He's the first one to really have to do something like this at this stage. He had to be the template of what a halftime show would be. And as always, he killed it. From the Michael Jackson impersonators coming from the screen onto the top of the stage, to him then coming from the middle of the arena, standing there for like 2 minutes, doing his normal set, then doing the We Are the World, performance, bringing the kids in, doing Heal the World. Yeah, this is S tier, God tier. So yeah, there's no question about that. So looking at this, now we're going to decide if we should move anybody around or keep them where they're at. So let's go Kendrick. I think Kendrick stays at S tier. I might have been a little bit too hype about Rihanna. I don't know if I would say Rihanna was S tier. I think I'll put Rihanna at A. I don't think she was S tier, but she was definitely an A. Again, my connection. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, she was A tier. Lady Gaga S tier. Beyonce S tier. Lady Gaga, Madonna. I think Madonna was S tier. I think she was A tier. I want to say she was S tier. Prince S tier. Michael S tier. U2. I think U2 was S tier. I think for a band, if we look at every single band that played, I think they're the best one. What I say is S tier though? I'll keep it at S tier. I think it's S tier. All right, so now we got Usher. Usher, who is A tier. I think I'm gonna keep Usher at A tier. We got Dr. Dre, Snoop, M, Mary J. Blige, 50 at A tier. Weeknd at A tier. J-Lo, Shakira at A tier. Bruno at A tier. NSYNC, Aerosmith, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige. You know what? I'm gonna bring them down a little bit. I think they're actually B tier. They were really, really good, but I think they're B tier. Stevie, Gloria Estefan, I'm keeping that A tier. Let's see. Now we got B tier, Coldplay, Bruno, Beyonce. That's B. Katy Perry, Missy Elliott, Lenny Kravitz. I think it's a B. I think, especially for Katy Perry's part, I think she did a phenomenal job. She came in with the elephant, and then at the end, she wound up leaving, doing a hovercraft. So I'm gonna keep it at B. Black Eyed Peas was a Black Eyed Peas was okay. You know what? I'm gonna put it at C tier. I think Black Eyed Peas was just okay. It was nothing special. The Who, I thought was fine. I think they performed their songs really, really good. Which one should be B tier? Which one are you thinking about? Yeah. So this run of no DEI at the halftime show, from Rolling Stone to Bruce Springsteen to Tom Petty to Paul McCartney, I think it's all B. They know how to perform. They did all their hit songs. There was no guest. They were able to just have a rock out show. So I'm gonna keep that at B. Or the Katy Perry is a B? Yeah. I'm gonna keep her at a B. The Blues Brothers, James Brown, ZZ Top performance. That is just crazy to say. We'll keep that at B. I think they somehow were able to make it work. I'm gonna keep that at B. Diana Ross. I think I was being a little bit too harsh on Diana Ross. I just feel like she wasn't really. I think because she definitely was inebriated. Like, she definitely wasn't all the way there. But she definitely entertained and had a fun time, and I think she was cool. You know what? She left in a helicopter. I gotta put her to A. I'm sorry, I gotta put her to A. She left in a helicopter. The Who should be C tier. Yeah, they were fine. You know what? I'm gonna rock with you. Yeah, I'll say the Who was C tier. Let's see who I got B tier. The country set, I think I'm gonna keep it at a B. I think they have to follow Michael Jackson. I think they did the best they could, and even though I'm not a country fan, I'll keep it at B. Britney Spears, Aerosmith, NSYNC, I'll keep it at a B. Let's say C tier. Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake, Black Eyed Peas, Justin and Janet, and who's that? Gwen Stefani, Sting, Shania Twain, Enrique Iglesias, Christina Aguilera, Tony Braxton, Phil Collins. Who is this? Oh yeah, Rolling Stone. I think that's safe to say that they were all C tier. And then last but not least, we got the D tier, which is, you know what? I gotta put that Phil Collins one under D. I'm sorry, that was horrible. I gotta move this around. I gotta zoom out. I gotta do one or the other. It's not gonna work. All right, let's see if I can zoom this out a little bit. It's not gonna work for me. Let's see. All right, so yeah, this still works. Okay, cool. Bet. All right, so I'm sorry, I gotta put that 2001 in D tier. I'm sorry, that was just not good. We got the Motown anniversary one at D tier. We got the Patti LaBelle, Tony Bennett one at D tier. I think this is a solid list. So I'm just looking over real quick. I think this is what we're gonna keep it the way it is. Justin Janet should be B tier. I'm sorry, I can't go with you on that one. Cause you gotta remember, they had Kid Rock, Nelly, Diddy, and then Janet didn't even get to finish her own set. They finished a Janet Jackson set with a Justin Timberlake song. So I can't give it B tier. The best I can do is C tier with that one. Which still boggles my mind. Like, what exactly were they thinking when they decided to do Justin and Janet and then Nelly, Kid Rock, and it's just like if it just would have been Justin and Janet, completely fine. But when you bring in Kid Rock, Nelly, Diddy, it's just like you're doing too much. That was too much. I think that was all done by MTV. So yeah, they're doing way too much. So I think I have my tier list. I'm probably going to save it. So once again, one last time, let's go from D to S tier. So at D tier of Super Bowl halftime shows, we have Motown Anniversary, which is 1998, the Patti LaBelle, Tony Bennett performance, Indiana Jones commercial, which I think was 96. I think it was 96, 97. Then we have the Enrique Iglesias, Christina Aguilera, Phil Collins, Tony Braxton, Disney set 2000, Millennium one, which is also D tier. At C tier, we have Maroon 5, I think it was 2019, that included Travis Scott, Big Boy. We have Justin Timberlake, 2018. We have Black Eyed Peas, which was 2011. We have Rolling Stones, which is 2006. Janet and Justin, that was 2004. Gwen Stefani, No Doubt, and Shania Twain, that was 2003. And The Who, that was 2010. Yeah, if they just would have left Kid Rock, Nelly, and Diddy off, I think it would have been a way better performance, or a way better halftime show. Yeah, that was no, we're gonna keep that up there because that was ridiculous. Oh wait, can you see? Nah, I gotta. Can't see that. Okay. B tier we have 20. Was that 17 or 16? That was 16, right? Yeah, 2016. We have Coldplay, Beyonce, Bruno. 2015 was Katy Perry. Bruce Springsteen, which was 2009. Tom Petty, 2008. Paul McCartney, that was 2005. The Blues Brothers, James Brown, ZZ Top. The country one, that was 94. In the 2001, which had Aerosmith, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, NSYNC. Yo, what's up? Thoy, I think it's Thoyman. What's happening? So I'm just going over the tier list for the Super Bowl halftime shows. So I think I'm set on the tiers here. So we're gonna end this. Go over A and S tier. So A tier, I have Usher, which is 2024. Rihanna, that's just 2023. Then we have Diana, that was 95? No, 96, I believe. We have Madonna, that was 2012. The Weeknd, that was 2021. Dr. Dre, Snoop, Christina Aguilera, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, that was 2022. We have J-Lo, Shakira, that was 2020. Bruno, that was 2014. Stevie, Gloria Estefan, which is 1999. So that is the A tier. And then S tier, take the Blues Brothers and ZZ Top off. Where do I have them again? Oh, do you want them to be C tier? See, I think they were actually good. Surprisingly, they were good. You got them at C tier? I don't know, maybe because my expectations were so low, I had them I have them higher. I don't know. I do think it's like when you say all their names together, it's kind of like what the hell. Put them in C tier. Okay, well let me do this. Let me compare. Would I say that they were better than Paul, but at the same level as Paul McCartney, Bruce Springsteen? Okay, yeah. When I compare it to everybody else in this tier, they're definitely not that. So you know what? You're right. I got you on that one. Yeah, I'll put them C tier. I low key want to put Aerosmith in sync because even though they were good, it just I don't know. It's about being cohesive to me, but at the same time, I think they killed that part. I'm gonna keep it at B. So we got S tier, which is Kendrick Lamar, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, Prince, Michael, U2. I think that is staying. That is not moving. A tier, Usher, Weeknd, Dr. Dre, Snoop and Friends, J-Lo, Shakira, Bruno Mars, Stevie Wonder, Gloria Estefan, Rihanna, Diana Ross, Madonna. B tier, Coldplay, Bruno, Beyonce, Katy Perry, Bruce Springsteen, Tom Petty, Paul McCartney, Country Anniversary Celebration, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Aerosmith, Mary J. Blige. C tier, Maroon 5 with Travis Scott, Big Boy, Justin Timberlake, Black Eyed Peas, Janet Justin, Rolling Stones, No Doubt, Sting, Shania Twain, The Who, in the rock and roll set of James Brown, Blues Brothers, ZZ Top. Then we have the D tier, which is the Motown 25. Well, not Motown 25. I think Motown anniversary, 40th anniversary, I think, which was Queen Latifah, Boyz II Men, Temptations, Smokey Robinson, and I forget the other group that had that one lead vocal, which was very annoying. No disrespect though. Then we have Tony Bennett, Patti LaBelle with Indiana Jones. Then we have the Disney set of 2000 with Christina Aguilera, Enrique Iglesias, Phil Collins, Tony Braxton. So I think that is everything. We're going to keep it just at that. Yeah, Aerosmith and NSYNC is at B tier. Yep. Probably because it doesn't look like it. But yeah. This right here, this is still B tier. So yeah, I couldn't put it any higher or lower. Like I originally had it at A tier, but I'm like, I'm being too generous. So this is the tier list for the Super Bowl halftime shows. I think, can I download this? I can download this. Okay, cool. So let me download this. Okay, here we go. Let me download this real quick. Come on, let me download image. Now, after this, I'm going to do the top 10 performances. So I already have them ranked, and I already did like a video of it. So they are where they're going to be. It's not going to move. So let me do that right now. Download the image. Boom. All right. Shout out to Noah King for helping me out with the list. All right. So next, let's go to ranking the Super Bowl halftime performances. What is the top 10 all time? So let's do that. Actually, I already have a tab for that. Let's bring that over here. Boom. Let's go. Actually, I don't know why I do that. I could just bring that over here. Full screen it. Oh, okay now. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's like you could probably move maybe a couple things around here or there, but I think that's a pretty solid list. I'm gonna post that on my community page. But yeah, that's about pretty accurate list in my opinion. But let me share my screen again, because now we're going to do the top 10 Super Bowl halftime show performances. All right, so I'm gonna have to pause and stop because these people probably will stop my stream if I play the video all the way through. But these are the top 10 Super Bowl halftime performances, starting at number 10, which is funny because even though I did this, what was it, a couple days ago? I forget what I put. So this ought to be fun. All right, let's see. At number 10, I have. Okay. So I have The Weeknd at number 10. So that was 2021. This is during the pandemic, a year following the pandemic, to where he did the whole maze thing. He did the whole orchestra in the background, the choir. He was using the whole entire stadium. So I have this at number 10, mostly for his creativity. And I believe it was live vocals. And again, I'm only starting to stopping it because, you know, copyright do not be playing. So I got to kind of like be. Yeah, but I have The Weeknd at number 10. Again, let me see. Where did I have that? I had that A tier, right? On the list. I had The Weeknd at A tier. So that makes sense. That would not make sense if I put it B and it was number 10, but yeah. So The Weeknd I have a number 10 of all-time Super Bowl halftime show performances. Let's move around a little bit because hold up. So now I'll be singing that all day now. Hold up. Whoa. Okay, so now it's silent. I'm not like the biggest Weeknd fan, which is weird because I feel like I should be. I don't know why. I just whenever he has an album come out, I like check it out, but then I just never go back to it. I don't know what that is. I'm okay with The Weeknd at number 10. Yeah, like when you really look at the list, I think The Weeknd does suffice. You might be able to put somebody else at number 10, but I do think The Weeknd makes sense at number 10. Okay, so now we're about to do number 9 again. I'm trying to remember what I put. I have no idea, so this is gonna be fun. All right, here we go. Number 10, number 9. Oh, that's right. I put YouTube at number 9. Y'all forgot I did that. Yo, I know people got this as like top 5 all time. Okay. If I remember my reasoning, again, I did this a couple days ago. If I remember my reasoning, it's because when you compare the U2 versus the other performances, even though U2 probably had the best set of a Super Bowl stage at that time in '02, probably since Michael, I think a lot of why people have nostalgia for this is because of everything that was surrounding it. As my connection looks like it might have stopped, so let me wait a little bit. What was Growing Pains theme song? Because I'm going through that right now. What was Growing Pains theme song? I'm trying to remember. Hold on. When the world don't move. I know that was Different Strokes, but hold on. Well, I think my connection is good. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, U2 is at number. I know a lot of people have it way higher, but when I give you the other 8, you're gonna be like, okay, I can see that. Again, I think because of what was surrounding it, this is post 9/11. And again, this is the first time they had a band actually do a full set with no guests, so it actually was clean. Bono and U2, they know what they're doing. They're one of the best bands of all time. But I think when we compare it against other acts, you're going to see why I put the other acts there. But U2 still did a phenomenal job. It's still a top 10 performance of all time. Especially, I love the Bono doing the whole American flag, which I'm trying to figure out if I want to, how I want to phrase it. I don't know. Maybe because of my skepticism, I feel like America expects everyone to be patriotic, even if they're not from America. But when you inverse it, if we were like somewhere else, like Brazil or UK or Europe, we will not be expected to be patriotic since we are guests. If that makes any sense, like I don't think the Europeans will look at, I don't know, NSYNC and expect them to be patriotic or something like that. I just feel like we are so super. We want everyone to be patriotic. I don't know why I brought that up. I do find that to be interesting how we are with that. Anyway, that is U2 at number 9. Again, a great set. U2 has been around since how long? Since like the 80s, right? Because they took best album at I want to say, was it 88 or 89? I think they had the Joshua Tree in 88. So U2's been around a long time. I don't know if they're still together right now, but like you can make the argument U2 might be the best band of this, not of this generation, but like maybe a top 5 band of all time since 1980. Golly. I do love this song, Beautiful Day. Like, I don't know a lot of U2 songs, but I do love the song, Beautiful Day. Love the glasses, too. I do love these glasses, too, the colored ones. That was so cool. Like, that was so dope. Like, that's, man, definitely rest in peace to all the victims of 9/11. And all the victims of all the tragedies going on in the world right now, like it's ridiculous. Again, I'm only starting to stop him because if you play the song too long, it will get a copyright. Okay. I think even playing the video, you might get caught up a little bit. So just going to pause and stop for a little bit. Again, this is YouTube at number 9 for all-time Super Bowl halftime show performances. Again, when we do like all-time bands, like I have like Queen, AC/DC, Earth, Wind and Fire. Like after those 3, you could really make an argument for someone like a U2 to be in like the top 5. I don't know. Would I have it above Guns N' Roses? I don't know if I have it above Guns N' Roses, but they're in there. They're in there somewhere. Again, just give it a little bit of time. Again, I did this. I want to say Friday. Was it Friday, Saturday? So I know like the top 4 or top 5. I have no idea who's between 8 and 6. So this would be entertaining for me as well. All right, so number 8, the number 8 top 10. No, the number 8 Super Bowl halftime performance of all time. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. So this one I have at number 8 because they made history by not only being almost fell there, J-Lo, but good job keeping it stable. Man, Shakira does not age. J-Lo doesn't age as well, but no, Shakira definitely does not age. That's crazy. I just think it's the energy. I think Shakira and J-Lo brought an energy to the halftime show that I don't think we've seen compared to other artists. Both brought it. Both just did the damn thing. Like that's all I can really say. Again, Shakira crowd surfing, dancing, from J-Lo doing a acrobatic pole dance. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, they brought the energy. They brought the vibes. Brought something different because the halftime show hasn't had a lot of representation when it comes to Latinos and Latinas and reggaeton and all that. So that was really dope to see. So all that involved had Shakira and J-Lo at number 8.
Thank you so much!
Yo, tell me y'all seen the video of, I believe my man is Sterling K. Brown, who was mocking J-Lo because J-Lo supposed to know Spanish, but yet she didn't really know it. She didn't really know it. And then Sterling K. Brown kept like mocking her by like saying Spanish. Oh my God. I don't know if I can find that video, but it's freaking hilarious, dog. Like it's hilarious. I don't know if I can, hold on. Oh, I don't know. I think it was a TikTok. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, that was so. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I might do it right here. Hold on. This might be.
Okay, it's not over. Sterling Killmonger Daddy Brown continues to dismantle J-Lo linguistically in Spanish.
Un buen trabajo en como how would you say depict, like to
Okay, I might be able to record this without it getting copywritten. Hold up, cause y'all gotta see this, cause this is freaking hilarious to me. Sorry, well, yeah, nothing personal, J-Lo. It's just hilarious to me. Let's see if I can find it. Like when y'all see this video, it's like, bro, what's going on? Hold on. And I believe it's J-Lo, Puerto Rican, I believe. I believe she's Puerto Rican. So she's trying to do. She's doing this interview. I don't know what movie was this. She's doing this this red carpet with Sterling K. Brown, who I believe is her like her co-star. What movie was this? But it's just freaking hilarious because she's trying to speak Spanish. She's like trying to say words that she doesn't know. Meanwhile, Sterling K. Brown, who's a black man, basically like starts saying it. Shakira is Colombian. Ah, okay. That's super dope. She had a dope performance at the Grammys this year. I don't think did I upload it? I think I uploaded it on YouTube, right? I think I did. I think I did my full reaction to her performance, which is very good. Even though she said she was speaking a different language the whole time. But here we go. I gotta show this. Hold up. Here we go. This is just hilarious to me.
Okay, it's not over. Sterling Killmonger Daddy Brown continues to dismantle J-Lo linguistically in Spanish.
Hace un buen trabajo en como how would you say depict, like to
Mostrar?
mostrar
To show?
Sterling, yes, para
This more. Who is this?
mostrar lo bueno y lo malo de AI. Y yo creo que es una
Like he's just
película
clowning
muy,
around.
divertido y con mucha acción, pero con mucho corazón también, mucho humor. Y mucho humor. Yeah.
Sterling, we're doing this in Spanish the next time.
Had a Spanish off. He just ripped her to shreds. I didn't even play Simu's part. Okay, even he got in on the Spanish. J-Lo is the worst speaking Spanish person out of all three of them, and she's the most Spanish. He did it sneaky too. He was like, "Estada, estada." Oh, it's estada. Okay,
To present,
it's
to
estada. It's estada. She knew too. In her head, she was like, "I gotta go home and study Rosetta Stone immediately." It has been a rough week for Hennifer.
Yo, okay. You mean Puerto Rican? Sterling K. Brown mom is. Do you believe Puerto? Do you mean Puerto Rican? Because it says partition. Where we at? Yeah, I thought that was just hilarious. And he was doing that the whole entire time with the press run. He just kept correcting her or like trying to tell her what Spanish words, what they meant in English. That was hilarious. Okay, let's get back to J-Lo and Shakira again. Shakira. Let's see. Let's go to number 7. Number 7, the number 7th top 10 Super Bowl performance of all time. Let's go. Again, Madonna, this is Madonna at like 52. And like she gave all stage presence. She put on a show, all showmanship. She showed you how to include other guests in the performance and infuse them into the performance with Nicki Minaj, MIA, CeeLo Green, LMFAO, like how to actually infuse them. She had fun. She's fooling around. Like, this is what a halftime show is supposed to be. I think a lot of times artists make it too much of a thing and make it serious. I think sometimes they make it a little bit too serious instead of just owning the moment and just having fun with it and have confidence in yourself and do the damn thing. So when Madonna, who's been in the game by this point over 30 years, like she has all the confidence in the world. She knows what she's doing. She's been here how many times in terms of being on the big stage, and she showed out. She came in on a throne. Like, what we doing? Like, she was killing it, dog. Like, look at that.
Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there. Don't just stand there.
And again, I'm not even the biggest Madonna fan. Like, but I respect her talent, though. Like, and I respect her artistry. Like, the one thing you can't say about Madonna is that she's not creative. Like, she's creative, and she about her art, you know? Yeah, I have a video. I think it's my highest viewed video on my channel where Michael gave his thoughts on Madonna. I think it's my highest viewed video. Matter of fact, I think if I view it, I think it's at like 100K, which is crazy. Like, I think it's at like 100K right now. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's like 102,000. Wild. So definitely go check that video out. It's titled Michael Jackson's Private Tapes. Or just go to my channel and click on most popular. It should be the first video. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Madonna did her thing though.
Ladies.
Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. How long is this video? Yes. Did call her crazy, yeah. Which, I mean, if you just seen Madonna in public or like, she's an intriguing character. I'll just say that. Again, I'm not a big fan of her, but she's definitely an intriguing character for the most part. So that was number 7. Let's get to number 6 again. What the hell did I put number? Oh, I think I know what I'll put number 6. Hold on. Usher. Usher killed this. Like, I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, no, I'm gonna keep it. I had it at A tier on the tier list. Well, yeah, he definitely killed this. I think he did what Justin Timberlake was trying to do. Like, Usher used the entire stage and like performed, but it was cohesive. Yeah, like he started with like this, like on his throne, had the big fur coat on, did a few of his numbers, danced a little bit, then went to the other stage, performed with Alicia Keys for a little bit, then did a little solo work, did a damn thing there, and then he did the roller skating thing, did a yeah and all that. So yeah, and again, the way he infused every artist, it made sense. Like her, I didn't expect to see her at the doing the halftime show, but she came in with the guitar, sang a little bit of the song. Like, that's how you're supposed to do that. So yeah, Usher killed it. Again, this goes to when people were crying about Lil Wayne not getting the halftime show. I'm like, have you seen Lil Wayne? Like, I love Lil Wayne, but well, I used to. But it's like, have you seen Lil Wayne and how he performs? He's not showing improving. Meanwhile, K-Dot had a pop-out show that he was killing it, all live vocals, doing his best hits. And it's like, sometimes, even though you're a legend or icon, you still got to show and prove that you deserve to be at this stage. So again, Usher, who's been in Las Vegas for, I think, the past 2-3 years, killing it, showing that he's still one of the best performers in the world. I'm not shocked at his performance here. Like, he absolutely killed it, bro. And his catalog is like I feel like when we look back on it, it's like, man, he got a long catalog.
Change your ways, I can't get with your crew. So you act like you ready, but you don't really know. And everything in your
Oh, I love that band. I love that band. Lil Wayne didn't deserve the Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, I'm saying like I love Wayne. I think had it first of all, if he was going to do Lil Wayne, I think in his prime, like '09, '10, even though I think he was in jail in '10, but like '09, '10, '11 would have been the time. Or if you're going to do present day, you have to do a bundle package where it has to be Young Money. So it has to be Drake, Wayne, Nicki. Now, if they would have did Drake, Wayne, Nicki, I don't think anybody would have any complaints. It makes sense. But just doing Wayne by himself, or even just him and Cash Money, it's like that's not a Super Bowl stage. You can't do that on a Super Bowl stage. I'm sorry, you just can't do it. So love you, Wayne, but come on, you bugging. You think he was going to do that? Or Wayne fans were bugging if think that was going to happen. All right, so that was number 6. Number 5, I do know the top 5. So this is my definitive top 5 halftime Super Bowl halftime show performers. Top 5. Start at number 5. Let's go.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the suit. Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back.
Like, on the beat. I'm so mad. I can't, at least, I can't put the clear version of his performance on YouTube. Like, he killed this. Again, I know.
He a freak though, man down on an ambulance. Tell him free. That boy walk around like Jesus.
Now, I already know there's going to be a lot of people like, how's Kendrick top 5? Again, it's everything surrounding it, and it's him himself to where this is the first hip-hop act. I don't include Dr. Dre in this. The first hip-hop act to have his own halftime show. That's 1. 2, he told a story damn near how to play, from the inclusion of Samuel Jackson as being Uncle Sam to the stage being a game, I think a PlayStation controller, and to telling the story through his music of how it is to be not only black in America, but entertainer in America, to be a rapper in America, and having to navigate and basically carve your own path. And then like his live vocals, everything he did, I just thought was dope. The only critique of his was I wish they would have showcased SZA better. But to me, when we're looking at what makes you different from everyone else, I think this performance proves it. Like, oh, my connection's lost again. Man, the wind is not playing with me today. Hold on. Can't even see me? Oh, you can see me. Okay. Must have on the beat. No, beat. No, not the free throw. Okay, here we go. Sorry, just stalling for a little bit. Kendrick killed this, and the look at the camera was the icing on the cake. Yeah, like the fact that he knew probably the people in the audience or in the stadium that's not his audience, right? Let's be honest. People that go to Super Bowl is probably 30 to 60-year-old rich white folk. That's not his audience. So it's just like, I'm going to talk to the camera the whole time. I'm going to use the camera. That's my audience. And I'm going to make it an interactive experience between me and the person that's viewing it at home. So I thought that was a very smart thing to do. I know people complain about that. Probably the people that were in the stadium probably weren't too happy about that, but it makes sense. So yeah, I just think when you're looking at what makes you different from everyone else, I think there's no way, even if you hated it, there's no way you can say that Kendrick Lamar's performance in set wasn't different than anything we've seen. Yeah, again, I'm just waiting. I believe my audio is fine, just my visuals are very choppy. So I'm just waiting for that to get back to what it is. Let me say this while I'm waiting for my connection to get back. I do wish he would have performed. I wish he would have brought J Rock out to perform "Win Win Win." I do wish he would have performed "All Right," even though he already did that on Dr. Dre's set. I wish he would have did like a different version, like how he did with "Man in the Garden." I do wish he would have played "Money Trees." I think that's all the big songs that I wish he would have played, but I'm not mad about it. That's what's funny to me. Like there are people that are real Kendrick or hip hop fans that are like pissed that he didn't perform the other big songs. I'm like, do you not know who Kendrick Lamar is? Are you new? Did you really expect him to go up there and just do his top songs and call it a day? Like, I do find that to be funny to me. Yeah, I do find it to be funny. Like, you must be new. So, looks like my connection is back, so we should be good. Hold on, let's see.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and
Sure.
Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the skull. Walking down the whole time I know he got some hoe.
No, here we go. This is where I'm like, yo, dude, he's a menace. Wait.
Bro, say Drake, I hate you like I'm young.
Like that little turn. Like, go watch, if you haven't, go watch other people's reactions to the halftime show. Like, when he turns to the camera, everybody's like, is he going to say it? 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 They're like, oh my God, he said it. That's the most hilarious thing to watch. Like, we all were like, is he going to say it? Is he going to say it?
You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. To any that truck torment they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from them.
That's crazy. This might be the greatest diss. It's not might be. It is the greatest diss of all time. Drake just put out an album this past weekend, and I don't think. Well, I know OVO fans don't care; they're gonna listen regardless. But the fact that he had to do a collab album with another artist to release music, I think is very telling. Like, the fact that you had to do a collab album, which low-key Joe Budden kind of called it what was going to happen like a decade ago, which is also funny. If you know, you know. That's just hilarious to me.
They tell me Chuck the only one to get your hand-me-downs. Party get the party playing with his nose down.
That's crazy shot at party. That's a crazy shut up party, yo. Yeah, I haven't listened. I refuse. See, I stand on business. Like, I refuse. I haven't been a Drake fan since, if you're reading this, it's too late. Once he stole that song from Drum, I like that cha-cha. Once he stole that song, I wasn't rocking with him no more. And plus, he didn't want to have that fade with Common during the Stay Scheming remix. I'm like, yeah, I'm not rocking with Bull. But I do think it's hilarious that he literally had to do a party album while Kendrick called Party out in the record. I just think that's hilarious. But yeah, I know people going to disagree, but I got this top 5, bro. Certified pet.
I'm on
tough.
I'ma
Do my stuff.
Like ain't you tired?
Trying to quit.
We're trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Wow. Yeah, that's top 5 for me. I heard something about him stealing something, but I'm like, that's typical Drake. So, but he stole what? He stole the album cover? Hold up. Hey, for my that thing will be soft. We don't play. Hold on. Hey. Let's see. Drake. Said who? John River. Hey. and Freddie Gibbs. Dr. Dre, motherfuckers. La da da da. It's the one double G. I can't believe I can't even rock with Snoop no more. This is getting depressing. John River. Did Drake? This won't get copyrighted, will it? Okay, I'm gonna play this. Whoever this is, don't strike me down. Let's see. We'll get back to the top 10 list in a second. Let's see. I'm on the tub. Wait a minute. Do I have audio?
And
Party Next Door.
Party Next Door are copying his swag and they're taking the same photos.
Oh boy. Did Drake and Party Next Door steal from John River? The Mob reacts. I guess that's the channel.
When John River shot that video, that was
7 years ago, 10 years ago?
yeah, almost 10 years ago. So I'm having a hard time understanding what the issue is. Like, what does John River want from Drake and Party Next Door? Does he want to be credited for coming up with the idea for a shooting in front of that building? Like, I don't understand.
It's like saying you can't stand in front of CN Tower. Over the last couple of years, he's slowed down. There's no traction for him, and from time to time you hear.
All right, so let's do this. What's the album called? John River. Let's see. What was it, 2015? Do. 40 acres and a mule. This is more than the music. For sure. Oh man, these ads are killing me. I'm trying to look for this cover now. Party at the party. Messing with his nose now. I can't believe he said that on the track. Oh no. Let's see. On the beat. Here, free throw. What am I missing? Why can't I find this cover? What's the album called? Freddie Gibbs. Is it hold up, Freddie Gibbs. All right, so I think this is the image right here. Well, no, that's the this is the Party Next Door cover. Drake delivered. Damn, they even stole the rabbits too. I'm flattered. Hold on, let me see. Where we at? So these are the towers, okay. River alleges that Party Next Door then told me, hold on, let me go up a little bit. River called Party Next Door, wanted to get on a call after my video went viral in the country. On this call that lasted around 2 hours, he told me he watched the video 20 times and me in front of the Monroe Towers was labeled new, innovative, iconic. Why are you getting this attention instead of me? Exactly what he said. River alleged that the Party Next Door then told me and tweeted and then deleted that I needed to always pay him homage for over an hour, reportedly telling the artist, "You're young and you want to get blackballed. You're young, you don't want to get blackballed." River adds that during the rest of the call, he was fixated on every aspect and detail of my video, the towers in my vision for the city. Multiple people were present. I told him I respect his music, but homage was strange. Okay, so these are the towers. I'm not gonna play the music because I know for sure it's not gonna fly. So hold on. So those are the towers, and then if you go to Drake and Party Next Door, oh no. Okay. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Oh, man. Drake ain't never gonna live that down, boy. I'll tell you one thing. What's this album called? Some love songs, something like that. For sure. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he stole he got a lot of paraphernalia. He got Pusha T's mic. He had Pharrell's chain. He got a lot of things. Yeah, he got a lot of things. He's a collector. So yeah, he's a collector for sure. All right, back to the nature at hand. Perfection, let to understand. Where we at? All right, here we go. Yeah, good old Aubrey Graham. Still don't know how he lasted as long as he did. But getting back to where we at? What number are we at? I think we're at number 5. So this is gonna be number 4, top 4 Super Bowl halftime show performance. Let's go.
But the spirit, the will to excel, the will to win.
Beyonce at number 4. I don't think this should be no secret. This should be shocking or surprising. Clearly, she had one of the best halftime shows of all time. Let's play a little bit.
These are the things that adore.
Baby, it's you.
I low-key wish she would have played that song a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. But Beyonce, I think I said it in this stream, one of the greatest performers of all time, definitely of this generation. I think it's really between her, maybe her, Usher, Chris Brown, Tiana Taylor, very underrated. But there's only like a select few. But in terms of the overall package, I think it's Beyonce and everyone else.
You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see.
Ooh-wee. Good Lord.
Baby, baby, it's you. Come on, baby, it's you. Come on, baby, it's you. When I need you, baby, everything stops.
Bruh, what I say? What I said? What I said? What I said?
Superdome. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bruh, like what we talking about, bruh? Definitely go check out my reaction on my channel.
Let's get
It's so crazy right now. I low-key thought we was going to see Jay-Z. I'm not going to lie. I think this is, what year is this? 2013? So this would have been before Magna Carta, which is hands down Jay-Z's worst album. Oh, you know what? Do I have to have his worst album? Definitely like bottom 2. That are like volume 3. But yeah, we said we don't need no Jay-Z here. We can just use his vocals.
Most incredibly, it's your girl, history in the making.
Yep. So that was number 4, Beyonce. Again, stage presence, creativity, always wanted to be a trendsetter, be different from everyone else. The inclusion of Destiny's Child, her live vocals, which again, something very important to me. If you're going to be a performer, you got to have great live vocals, and Beyonce did that. Her singing of Halo at the end, the lighting, the different stage setups and things of that nature. So yeah, Beyonce top 4. I don't think anybody would disagree, and anybody would be shocked. Yeah, Magna Carta, man. Like, you don't understand how pissed off I was, because first of all, that whole setup of him already going platinum before the album was released, we should have known then what type of time Jay-Z was on. Yeah, I'm not going to give a rant on that, but we should have known then, like, he's trying to get to those he's playing the game at a different level than the rest of us, or the rest of the artists. So yeah, but yeah, Beyonce number 4. I mean, duh. Now number 3. Who did I have number 3? All right, hold on. Let's see who I had number 3, because I can't remember. That's right. That's right. I had Lady Gaga at number 3. I think that might be shocking to a few people. And I'm not even the biggest Lady Gaga fan, but what she did here, son, she killed this. Like, she absolutely killed this. Like, mind you, she's currently like on this platform as she's being suspended in the air. She already jumped off of another platform onto this platform. And then she's going to jump off of this platform onto the actual stage. And again, I think these were, excuse me. And also, I think these were live vocals as well. Also, like, Lady Gaga's so hilarious to me because when she dances, it. How would I explain it? Like, have y'all you know the character off of SNL, like Superstar, like, you know that character, like, she feels like she's trying to be like she's that character. I think there was even a movie. I think I saw that movie too. It was like like, I'm trying to be a superstar. Like, she dances like that character. Like, hold on, hold on, wait. Hold on. Let's see. Can y'all see that? Come on, baby, it's you. And get my all is gone. Finally, you put my love on top. Here we go. You put my love on top. Tell me she don't dance like this character right here. Like, anytime I see Gaga trying to do choreography or something, like, she feels like she's like she's that character. That's just me though. R.I.P. Chris Farley, by the way. But they just had an SNL. I was going to bring that up. We got to do reactions to SNL's top 50th anniversary. which I probably will do sometime tomorrow. I'm gonna try to see if live stream will work on Patreon, because I already know SNL is gonna block it on YouTube. But if I do a live stream on Patreon, will it block it? But yeah. Just when she's dancing, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? No disrespect, no disrespect. But yeah, Lady Gaga killed this performance though. That's why I don't feel bad talking about it, because she killed this though. Like, look at that. And again, this is before she actually does her full performance. Like, come on, bro. Now, the debate about what is the number one halftime show performance at the Super Bowl, we all know it's between Prince and Michael. We all know that. It's no shocker. The question is, who do I have at number 2, and who do I have at number 1? We're going to find out right now. So, no further ado, the number 2 halftime show performance of all time. Let's go. Yeah. Yep. I know people that expect me to be a super duper 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 Michael Jackson stan, expect me to put him number 1. You were in for a surprise. Again, I know y'all expected me to put Michael number 1. I know y'all did. And anybody have him number 1, I wouldn't argue with you. But you know what? I'm gonna rebuttal him being number 1 when I talk about Prince. But what I will say is Michael was the first one. I mean, he had to again set the template of what a halftime show is. As always, being innovative, always being different. The fact that he, on a halftime show, did what he does on the Dangerous Tour and stood there for a good 2 minutes and then did his set. I'm like, the cojones to do that. And then, of course, did Billie Jean, did Black or White, I want to say Beat It. Then did the We Are the World, where you had the globes and the black and white hand together. Because one thing Michael is not going to do, he's not going to come up here on no stage and not show humanity, show togetherness, give a message of unity. It's not in his DNA. He has to do that. So that's what makes Michael Michael. So there's only one reason why it's not number 1, right? Again, we all know Michael, in my opinion, is the greatest of all time, greatest artist of all time, greatest catalog of all time. I mean, nobody touches him as a performer. But when we go to number 1, I mean, just look at that. I don't know how he stays still for so long, but like, does he not have like an itch? Does he not like cough or not? Like, he just. By the way, that whole fit right here, fire. That whole fit, hold on, let's see if there's a better image. Hold on. That whole fit, I love that fit right there. Like, what? Like the whole crowd is going crazy. He hasn't said a word yet. Got the high waters on. Like you got jets flying in the sky. You got smoke coming from the stage. Like, come on, what we doing, bro? Yeah, just nobody can touch Michael. However, when it comes to the Super Bowl halftime show, there's one person, and it makes sense that only one person could have one-upped him. And this person right here.
Purple rain, that's alright. Come on, y'all. Purple rain.
Come on, man. Like Prince, hold on.
Oh yes. Don't it feel good? Only wanna see you.
Like again, live vocals, which that is one of the main differences between why I have Prince number 1 and Michael number 2. One, it's the live vocals, because we love Michael, but by the time you get to the 90s, it's a lot of backtrack. And 2, it's the guitar play. I think all that come together. I mean, you play Purple Rain in the rain. I mean, you can't top that. There's nothing you can do with that. The consummate showman, innovator as well. And this is 2007, so this is what many people could say past his prime, but he showed you that greats are always going to be great. Best halftime show of all time, man. Like, just, I don't think there's a debate. I mean, you could debate it, but I don't think there's really a debate. Like, it's that simple.
See you. Can I play this guitar?
My God. Oh, let me see. Yeah, so that is Prince, the number 1 king, numero uno, the greatest halftime show performer of all time. Again, that is my list of the top 10 halftime Super Bowl performances of all time. Again, this is deriving from me ranking all the halftime show performances from 93 to 2025, from Michael to Kendrick. And I think we did a good job here. Again, I'm going to post my tier list on my community page. And I would love to hear your thoughts whenever you see this video, or on my community page. I also probably got to do I'll try to create I don't want to give it away for people that haven't seen the video. So comment on, I'm going to break this stream up. So I'm going to break the stream up in parts so that you can actually comment on that. But that is what it is. You was in 5th grade doing that performance. I was in 07. That's junior year. So that's 11th grade. So yeah, that's junior year for me. This Super Bowl was Chicago, Indianapolis. So I did not care for Chicago at all outside of Devin Hester, but I was rooting for Peyton Manning because it's like he couldn't get over the hump. Finally gets to the Super Bowl. Plus, it's Tony Dungy, had the first black quarterbacks, first black coaches to ever coach a Super Bowl team. So that was history right there. But I definitely wanted Tony Dungy and Peyton to get that ring. I still feel like Tampa Bay, he kind of got gypped out of not getting that Tampa Bay ring in 02. But anyway, yeah, that is what it is. So I think that's everything I wanted to do today. I was going to do Michael Jackson top 10 performances, but I want to make that a whole different stream. So we're probably going to do that sometime soon. I just got to figure out when I'm gonna have the time to do that. But appreciate everyone sticking around. Shout out to Noah King. You know what? We might do one more video. We might do one more video. Best return man since Deion Sanders. Yeah. Devin Hester. I think, no, it was Devin Hester. Who used to play on the Chiefs? There was this guy that used to play on the Chiefs that was crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Who was the Chiefs return man in like 05? It's not Holmes. It's not Holmes. That's the quarterback or the halfback. Return man. Let's see, 2000 and as soon as I see the name, I'm gonna be like Dante Hall. Dante Hall was a beast. So yeah, Dante Hall, Devin Hester. If you're going to be a kicker, do not kick to them. Do not kick to them, because they do not play. In honor of Prince, you know what? We're gonna do one more video. I just got to figure out what it's going to be. You know what? I'm going to do, I don't think this would be copywritten. If it is, hey, we go out with a bang. But I actually want to do a reaction to Prince's Special Olympics rehearsal, because I kept wanting to do that, but then just kept putting it off. So we're going to get to that. Want to get to that. So right now, just a little overview for people that are just tuning in or just came in or will come in. We did the tier list for halftime Super Bowl shows. Then we did the top 10 list. We also did a reaction to They Don't Care About Us by Michael Jackson, vocals by Chris Leapy. And now we're about to do a reaction to Prince's 1991 Special Olympics rehearsal. Yeah, Dante went to the University of Miami. That's right. That's right. Damn, I think, I miss like mid 2000, like 2000s NFL. I think were just way better. I don't know why. It just was way better to me. But we're going to end off with Prince here. Let's go. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me make sure the audio's good. Hold up. What's it all for? Here we go.
Yeah, you didn't get the clap? No,
Okay, so we're on the podium, and Andy will be present.
This is my main man, Sonny T. How's it going? And my other main
Whoa, hold on. Okay, that caught me off guard. I wasn't ready. Yeah, that dude look like the dude from Full Force. Shout out to the Full Force fans. Hold up. We gotta go. Yeah, that's the same haircut and everything. If you know the guys from Full Force. I smell. This
is my main man, Sonny T. How's it going? And my other.
I don't know why they just caught me off guard. He got that Holiday Heart hairdo. If you remember Holiday Heart, he got that Holiday Heart hairdo. Okay.
The main man, Damon D. The main man. And you. Just introduce yourself. I'm just Kirk J. Just hanging out at the Metrodome. back when I was a younger fella, I used to run up and down this field with a football, you see what I'm saying? And that's Tommy right there.
When I was young, I used to run up and down the sidelines.
I know you were not
cheerleader.
You said
And that's Rosie back there behind you.
Honestly, I used to practice my keyboard in this room. With buckwheat.
This room?
Yeah, this room. Buckwheat.
Big house.
Wait, what? Hold on, say that again. You used to do what with buckwheat? Hold on, back up.
I'm a cheerleader.
Yo, don't tell me you look like Johnny Depp. Look like old Johnny Depp. Don't tell me you don't look like Johnny Depp. Okay, go ahead.
When I was young, I used to run up and down the sidelines.
Like Jump Street. You ever seen Jump Street? Or it's Jump Street. Look just like that.
I know you were not
I'm a cheerleader.
You said
And that's Rosie back there behind you.
Honestly, I used to practice my keyboard in this room. With buckwheat.
This room?
Yeah, this room. Buckwheat.
Big house.
Seth, it's going to be mic level, so just turn it way down. Plug it in right now.
Coming. 2, 1, 2. Seth, I need a little bit of Rosie over there. Rosie, talking to your mic.
Two. Check 1, 2.
Sonny, talking to your mic. Son.
Test 1, 2. Testing.
1, 2.
He do the Popeye. Sound like Uncle Joey. Oh, gotta pause it. My connection ain't connecting. This is the only issue with going live. For some reason, sometimes connection can do a thing of its own. We gotta pause it though. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Do 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 do. What's it all for? Here we go. All right, I think we back. I think we good. Let's go. Prince is so mysterious, like such an enigma. Oh, that was Prince. I was like, who is that?
1 2 1 2. Little more. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to get through this thing called sound check. On the one.
Took my stream. They probably took it. I don't think I finished one stream without it being taken down. Did you take it? Oh, I'm still here? Hold on. Oh, just a connection. God dang. I low-key want to do... Maybe I should wait because I really want to do a reaction to this rehearsal. I think we're going to stop the live stream because this connection is messing me up here. But shout out to everyone. If you can hear me, shout out to everyone that's tuned in, everyone that will tune in. We are going to get to Prince's Special Olympics rehearsal reaction. I probably will upload that hopefully sometime today. I'm also going to chop up this live so that y'all can get each portion of, you know, different things I was doing here. Again, shout out to y'all. I'll make sure to give y'all more of an update or give you a heads up when I'm doing live so that we can all, you know, congregate as a family. Yeah, I think my connection still is kind of low, but if you can hear me, appreciate you, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, share all the things of the things. Ain't gotta go home. Do gotta get this step in. Peace.